Get out your magnifying glasses. Best in Miniature is back. Make it mini! The world's most prestigious miniature competition.
Abracadabra.
Where artists go to epic lengths to create their tiny dream homes.
Getting my steps in.
Wow! One pocket-sized room at a time.
I could stop now and be super stoked about the way this room looks.
Check, check, check.
This season, 10 miniaturists from across Canada and the globe will be pushed to their limits.
This is like way out of my comfort zone.
Creating detailed masterpieces in the smallest of scales under a ticking clock.
Collision.
I am in full panic mode.
Judging their work is miniature expert Emma Waddell.
You have made life difficult for yourself, but you have pulled it off.
And interior design authority Michael Lambie.
The styling and the placement and what's happening there, fantastic.
Each week, they'll decide who goes home and who continues on to compete for a world-renowned residency and a grand prize valued at $15,000.
Keep calm and carry on.
I'm Abba Makwando, and this is Best in Miniature.
It's just so surreal that I'm here. I just cannot believe it. I'm Tracy. I started creating miniatures 3 years ago, and since then I haven't been able to stop. My passion in life is just being able to create from the heart. And the thing I love about miniatures is that there is a niche for everything. It branches out beyond dollhouses. I work in the toy industry. I create dioramas for toy photographers. My style of miniature is being able to capture the urban decay that you would see on our streets. I love to be able to capture that realism.
Excited.
I'm Preston, and I'm also known as the Bearded Miniaturist. I'm not your typical miniaturist. I like rock music and heavy metal music, and all of my builds that I do incorporate some form of electronics. I always take risks in all of my builds. The fun for me is in the challenge, getting things to work and to function how I want them to. I would rather go home on a missed shot shooting for the stars than make it through to the next round playing it safe.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm 19 and I'm from Kingston, Jamaica. Wagwan.
Wagwan.
This is my first time going abroad, ever. I'm a bit weird. My family and friends, they never really understood the miniatures I create, but it would always amaze them when they would see them come to fruition. Especially my mom, like, I can't believe my baby. You made that. I love tiny things because there's never a limit with them, especially when there's a lot of details inside of them. You can tell stories with them. You can create such amazing things. And who doesn't like really cute things?
I'm Briar, and I'm an aspiring full-time miniaturist. I think people would describe my work as modern, clean, striving for perfection. I sell my miniatures online, and I've recently started doing commission work, so brands have reached out to me. People always recognize spaces that I put together.
Hello.
Hi,
welcome.
The miniature community is unlike any other community. It's so supportive, and I'm so excited.
Welcome. How you doing?
Good, good, good.
My name is Micheline Wedderburn, and I dabble in all forms of art. I love to paint portraits. I love to sculpt. I also do fashion, but I am so new to the miniature world and this community. It's something I found during lockdown. I love the idea that you can trick the eye. It's just an unending world of fascinating challenges. I am on Best in Miniature, like, somebody pitch me.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Best in Miniature workshop. Take it in. Yes. This is your home for the next little while, and where you'll be building and designing the pint-sized home of your dreams. I'd like to introduce you all to the two people who will have their eyes on every itty-bitty detail of your work. Our judges, the UK's Emma Waddell, judge to one of the world's most prestigious miniature festivals and whose bespoke homes have captivated a worldwide audience.
Welcome to the workshop, everyone.
And Michael Lambie, an award-winning Canadian artist, entrepreneur, and design expert who's gained national recognition for his elegance and contemporary spaces.
What's up? How you guys doing?
Standing in front of the judges, you've got Michael, you've got Emma, you've got Abba, and naturally I'm not a nervous person, but whew, how am I gonna impress these judges now?
Keep your eyes on the prize, because the winner of Best in Miniature will not only claim the title, but will also receive a cash prize of $10,000 and a residency with the International Guild of Miniature Artisans in Castine, Maine.
The grand prize is really motivating. Who doesn't want to win money or the residency, but also everyone wants to be a winner. I want to be the best. Like, who doesn't want to be the best?
You never get a second chance to make a first impression, and now's your chance. In the first mini challenge of the season, we want you to show us who you are in one tiny piece.
Think of it as a calling card. We want to see a piece that has your signature.
You can make anything you want, but Michael and I are looking for skill and creativity. And whatever you do, nail that scale.
Mini challenges are a test of your speed and imagination. And this season, each mini challenge winner will earn a prize. And we're starting out with the big one. A mini pass. This pass will keep the winner safe from elimination in the big challenge.
Now there's a little skin in the game.
Winning the mini pass would be amazing. You know, if something doesn't quite go according to plan, that you're safe.
In mini challenges, the judges won't know who made what. So Emma, Michael, you can go now. Bye.
Bye.
Good luck.
Bye.
All right, miniaturists, you have 90 minutes.
Here we go.
Everybody ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Make it mini. Oh my gosh!
It's super important for me to make a strong start today because I think that's going to set the tone for the rest of the competition.
Nothing like starting with a bang, right? Go for it.
The mini challenge is to make a first impression mini. It's their chance to convey to us who they really are, their art form, their creativity, and most importantly, their personality.
I don't know why I specialize in houseplants. It was one of the first things that I started making, and I just fell in love with it.
I'm Hannah Lemon. I am from Japan originally, and I am a freelance photographer. I'm not a very confident person doing anything in my life, but miniature is something that I realized that I can create something that no one else can. So I'm here because I want to test myself, where I stand in this miniature world.
I'm just hoping that this is going to dry in 90 minutes.
Oh my gosh, nerve-wracking.
I would love to win this mini challenge. If it means that I don't get eliminated, that would be amazing, because I don't want to go home yet.
My name's Gabby. I'm a small business owner. I actually make and sell small dollhouse furniture and decor for children.
I'm currently working on an artist's palette. I actually started off painting. It's always been a part of who I am. Still an artist. I guess it just encompasses me.
I think this might be better.
Hey, Micheline.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm so excited, one, to meet you.
So sweet.
It was so hard not to like run up and hug you. I was like, she don't know you that well.
How are you feeling?
We're down to the wire.
I love a pun.
I'm gonna make a mini sewing machine. I'm using my example from the studio here. I am making this sewing machine because it reminds me of my mother, who taught me to sew and to craft. She was a painter and a seamstress and always encouraged me to try everything and was always so proud of anything I made.
What a kind way to honor your mother. Wow, that is so sweet.
Okay, glue dry.
Is it working? Oh.
60 minutes left, mini makers. You have 60 minutes.
Oh my gosh, let's go, baby. I'm making a miniature posable rag doll. I wasn't allowed to have like real dolls, so I had to make my own. These things were just considered not the norm for a boy to have. Making Sally the rag doll is important for me because I want to show you that it's okay to like what you like and be who you want to be. Oh my gosh, this is not holding.
Okay.
I'm having trouble making a straight line because I've never used this saw before. Nothing gets me flustered. I think that's an age thing. Done that, been there. I'm Deborah Kirby. I'm 66 years old. I know I don't look it. What's going to set me apart in this competition is the number of years I've been doing miniatures. Got into miniatures in 2000. I do hand carving, Egyptian carving, Chinese carving, and some Viking stuff. So I want to show my woodworking skills. Carve a small swallow. I like swallows because my maiden name was Swallow. It helps me see. Everything's about detail.
I wanted to go ahead and make something that really represented my look. I am going to try to make a head with a hat and a beard.
I'm recreating my workspace at home, like a little desk setup almost. I'm making a framed picture of my dog. Hopefully I can do her justice. The scale for this is really tricky. It's so tiny to make.
One of the things that's very important to me is nailing that scale. They have to create something unique and very personal to them, but it has to be perfect in scale.
Usually records for a 1/12 scale, you bring it down and it's 1 inch. So this is a 1-inch record. It's coming together.
So you're making a record.
I am. I'm making a record player. Music has always been a huge component in my life. My husband makes music from scratch. So to have this piece means so much to me. Reaffirmation, I got this, I got this.
I will be making a chair typical of what I used to find in the city where I used to live in Italy. My name is Alberto Gazzi. I moved to Italy when I was 15, and it was supposed to be a one-year visit. That turned into 10 years for me. When I lived in Italy, I actually used to do furniture restoration. Coming back to Canada, I stumbled upon a miniature shop.
So you learned a trade, and
Yeah.
then you kind of miniaturized it.
Exactly.
I am making a little tiny scrapbook because I'm a writer and books have had like such a huge influence in my life. I'm Michelle Bear-Belil. I am a best-selling author, fantasy, romance. Those are my favorite things to write. As a storyteller, I love telling stories with my miniatures. I think my work reflects my personality because it's everything that I love, everything that I believe in, and that reminder that there's magic all around us all the time. It's simple, but it's so me.
Only 10 minutes remain.
No.
Normally, I don't work on a piece this fast.
The pressure of this time limit is really, really scary. At home, I'll do one little task, and then I go lay down on my couch and take a nap, and there are no times for this.
Painting a paintbrush with a paintbrush.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, Nick, there's like 1 minute.
Oops.
I've got a tea bag, and I'm gonna use that as a soil.
Stay there. Nobody breathe.
All right, miniaturists, we've come to the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. And give yourselves a round of applause.
Looks like I wanted it to look fish.
It's quite exciting knowing that the judges don't know who's made what. This is the first time that they're seeing our work, so I'm intrigued to see what they're going to say.
It's like a seriously talented group, like seriously talented.
Welcome back, Emma and Michael.
How you doing?
Right.
What have we got here? Let's have a look.
I'm trying not to touch them. Okay. Let the judging begin.
Playtime.
What I like about this doll, someone has experimented and shown us they're adventurous, it's brave, but it's a little bit messy for me. We are really looking for quality.
I want to take a look at what seems to be like a scrapbook. I love the story that it's telling. The challenge I'm having is scale. If the measurements were multiplied by 12, this book would be massive.
Item straight in front of me. I do love the neatness of the whole thing. I love the baseball cap. I would like to see maybe a little bit more texture, but I'm not overly sure. what the item is right in the middle. It could be a baseball glove.
The sewing machine. I enjoy the composition of the presentation. The one place you're falling short with this piece is just feels like it's made out of stone. You're losing the realism, so it should be very smooth, very sleek. Otherwise, a fantastic piece.
I'm particularly drawn to this plant. The structure, the textures, the scale. It's very difficult to get the very thin and fine leaves, the colors and the realism, and every single one is different.
The art table, the overall presentation I like because it feels realistic, so I like the story there. Upon closer discovery, the proportions are really off, like the pencils are huge, and also the painting of the cat.
The next piece is the chair. Skill, spot on. Scale, spot on. I would have liked to have seen it a little bit worn on the seat area, bash it around a little bit, give me a bit of character on there. We want to see it.
The painter palette. First glance, it's very simple, but the more you get into it and the closer you look, tiny details on the paint tube, the way it's crinkled and the paint's coming out, it's deceiving at first, but it's fun because it draws you in.
Beautiful little piece of art. Looks like a swallow, I believe. Somebody has paid so much attention to fine detail.
The ultimate display of retro, a record player.
Sorry, that was absolutely shocking, wasn't it?
It's very neat. I love that the record, it's sitting on top, so it feels like it's been layered, which is really interactive, inspiring. However, the label on the record is the only thing that's not neat. It's like, oh, so close.
Judges, what items made a lasting first impression?
Who made this plant? Hannah. The textures and the color choices you made, nicely done. Great attention to detail.
Thank you.
Who made the chair? Alberto. Everything about it was shaped and very symmetrical, which is very difficult to do. Well done, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
And who made the paint palette?
It's me.
Gabby. Everything wasn't perfect, slightly used, so it felt alive. Very nicely done.
Thank you.
Judges, have we chosen a winner?
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have. It was very difficult. You all did amazing work. But we felt the miniaturist with the best calling card was... Hannah.
Congratulations, Hannah. As the winner of the mini challenge, you've won a mini pass, which will keep you safe from elimination in the big challenge.
I am so happy. I am safe for the next round. That is an incredible feeling.
Miniaturists, are we all warmed up?
Yes.
It's time for your very first big challenge, building the exterior structure of your miniature homes.
Your house must have 3 outside walls, a roof, windows, and a front door with functioning hardware.
We also want to see a distinctive design with finishes that feel like they belong to the overall look. It's important to see your point of view and the story that you're starting to tell.
Michael and I will be judging you on your concept, how you execute it, and of course, scale. And my friend Bob is back to keep you honest.
All the pre-cut pieces of your miniature houses that you worked on at home are already at your stations. You have 10 hours for this challenge. All set?
Yeah.
Make it mini!
Step 1, spray painting. Step 2, hand painting for any touch-ups.
I am not very good at working neatly.
Today, Michael, the miniaturists are making the exteriors of their houses. What I'm really hoping to see is nothing I've ever seen before.
This is really chapter 1, and this is the chance for them to establish this journey they're going to take us on.
I'm hoping that they're going to let their imaginations run really wild, because as long as you have the space, you can kind of create anything you want.
I'm just gonna apply random texture. It's not supposed to look perfect because I'm going with the dystopian, futuristic sci-fi look. So the house that I'm building is in the year 2050, and I'm going to have a record shop at the bottom and futuristic windows. My door is going to be one of those sliding doors, the way you would see it on a spaceship. So the inspiration comes from my love for music and also my love for sci-fi dystopian movies. Let's see how good this looks. When you bridge these two together, there's a beautiful connection through different generations. And the story around it is, you know, despite everything that's going on in the outside of your home, challenges that we're all faced with as humans, you find solace and peace in your home, which is your sanctuary.
I am building a renovated warehouse from 1912, an old bread factory. My father and all of his siblings are bakers by trade, and so I thought that'd be a fun element to add. The house will have an aged brick facade, a fire escape on the side, and hand-painted signage. I'm using sculpted styrene brick sheets because I need to bend and shape my brick around it to apply to the house. And then once that's all on, I'll put the house together. So I just need that to dry.
All right, I'm gonna start my brick stenciling. I'm using brick compound, and I'm gonna be using a stencil to do the brick. I am making a Edwardian house, so a house that you would see back in the UK, because that's where I'm originally from. I have always wanted an Edwardian house that I could fully renovate, so I'm pretty much making my dream in miniature. The outside is going to be very true to it being Edwardian with sash windows, faux Tudor-style gables, and there will be stained glass above the door and by the sides. It's my first dollhouse I've ever made, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh gosh, I've never put a house together with this speed. It usually takes me 1.5 to 2 years to build a house. So we'll see how it goes. My house is going to be a semi-modern Italian countryside villa. The outside is going to be a green color, and then it's going to have a green painted metal roof on top. Just think I went maybe too big. I mean, I like big houses. So my specialty lies in custom-made dollhouses. I design them, build them. Quite often they're more European-based, like castles. And if I could, I'd probably go right to the roof.
I love hot glue, but you gotta know what you're doing. It adheres so well to paper and cardboard, but you don't get a second shot. So I'm hoping to construct a 70s-inspired home that I grew up in. I have a soft spot for that era, and a lot of my great memories are there. It is going to have stonework, siding, as well as a wood-carved functioning door. Hopefully I remember how it goes together. All right, I really don't know. Let's take this away. It's not looking anything like I'd wanted it to. I'm so new to the world of miniaturing. This is my first time doing an exterior, building a home, designing, being an architect, and it's difficult. Feeling a little lost. It's not looking anything like I'd wanted it to. If I could get the shell standing, that would be awesome. Feeling a little lost. I think the adrenaline has me going, so taking a break from the shell, I'm gonna work on my door, and then with a fresh brain, I'll readdress it.
You have 8 hours left.
It looks like you're almost done, Preston.
Because I'm starting off quick.
One thing I'm really looking to see is quality of build. So I don't want to see wonky windows and doors that are unaligned and roofs that are hanging off. Let's get this right because it's going to be with us for the entire process.
There's a certain Hannah over there who's got immunity. I think she's everyone's competition.
I'm just adding some tea from the tea bag into my paint, just to add some texture on the wall. It's a Japanese cottage in the middle of the countryside. It has got some Western influence as well. My house is going to have a lot of greenery, big windows, a Japanese roof, and wooden Japanese decking. This is my dream home. I'm half Japanese, half English, and I decided to do this house because it represents who I am.
Hey.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi.
So
Hello.
you won yourself the mini pass, but yet here you are working hard anyways.
I know, I choose to be here.
Where's your biggest concern?
Actually, it's the roof. I decided that I'll do a Japanese roof.
Oh, tricky angles.
Yes, I am curious how it's going to turn out.
Me too.
Living in Kingston, Jamaica, you know, there's a lot of like board houses, wooden structures. There's still a lot of poor people. So this is kind of paying homage, looking back and going forward. It's gonna have a Caribbean exterior, so it's gonna have siding, then it's gonna have a glass balcony, as well as a lot of distressing. In this case, I would go mini or go home.
Okay, so you're so young. You're, I think, the youngest person in the competition. What got you into miniatures?
I've always been a creative child. I was that kid that nobody wanted to play with me because I was very intelligent and I grew up kind of resenting my gifts sometimes. But as I grew, I've learned to love myself.
Amazing. So miniatures have allowed you to love yourself and embrace yourself more. That's what I love to hear.
I'm so pleased about it's going together. The style of my house is inspired by Hill House, where Rennie Mackintosh used to live in Scotland. He was an artist and architect, early 1900s. Modern stuff that would be contemporary now. I love history, so I try and follow through on a historical note. My house has a lovely triangular piece on the front. It's plain white with a lot of aging. I'm going to do a little dragonfly carving, and that's going to be the basis of the door knocker. I think we all make our dream house, don't we? I'd love to move into one of his houses, yeah. Just me and my cat.
I've never built a house like this before, so this design is 100% original. It was just something I thought looked cool, so I sketched it up.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hi. We're here to disturb the electrician.
Yeah.
Tell us about this design. Where did it come from?
So my concept is this house is from 1962. The Cuban Missile Crisis actually happened, and there was a nuclear explosion. This home had to be evacuated by a family immediately. And the young boy that was part of the family that evacuated is coming back to see it for the first time. It's going to be white with some teal trim, and then the pecan wood on the windows. Shingles for the angular roofs and flat roof material for the flat roof.
So this house is completely out of your head.
It is, correct. Yes, I'm completely out of my head.
People say that about me all the time.
Well, we're in the miniature community, so it's definitely outside of my comfort zone to create a home in a generation that occurred when I wasn't even alive. But I'm here to push myself.
This particular piece is going to be the front porch. The style of my home is French chateau cottage. There's going to be 3 stories, double French doors, a mansard roof, and little whimsical elements of nature. But it's tiny, so it's small, but it has those styles that I absolutely love. If I could have a little French chateau that I could go and do my writing in, that would just be wonderful. So this is an homage to that.
Nick, you've got glue on your nose.
Artists, you are halfway through. 5 hours to go.
Oh, my God.
I'm trying to give it a dirty rust color. So after this dries, I'm going to apply a latex mold. It's going to come off after I spray the next color. Now we're looking futuristic, aren't we?
I've worked through some of the bugs that were holding me back. It kind of set me back a little bit, but I'm getting close now. I'm feeling much better.
Wow.
Bright green.
Massive and green.
A lot of it's going to be toned down with the gray moldings. The windows are going to be tinted gray. And the house is kind of set more in a forested area on a lake.
A very bright forest, yeah.
Once it dries, it'll tone down a bit, hopefully.
Yeah.
Not sure it was a good idea for this, but...
We'll find out, yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Nick.
How are you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
So what are you using for the texture?
I used spackle.
And are you concerned a bit about your floor space? Do you think you have enough space when it comes to decorating the inside, like the depth?
Width-wise, It's 7.5.
The 7.5 inches would only be a 7.5
Foot room, right.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna add more space onto it to expand it.
Okay.
Get your foundation together.
Yeah.
And then build on top of it because the time goes quicker in the second half.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I really wish I thought this part out. I can't fix this.
Right, that's nice.
Go, go, go! Let's see some hustle!
So I have 3 walls done. I'm going to paint all the walls and do the mortar. So this is just kind of the base. There's gonna be a lot of colors and aging on it, and then I'll insert the windows. So they say nice and clean.
The doors are opening and shutting. I'm at the moment carving a dragonfly for my door knocker. Hopefully get a bit more detail into the wings. Blood, sweat and tears.
The ring will be the knocking part, and I think it's going to look great.
The one thing I really love about this world of miniature is that when you get closer, they can be interactive. So they actually work. You can open windows, or in this case, our doors can work.
To make a door open, you have to have it hinge in some way. So engineering 1/12 scales, we're talking about micro hinges.
Yeah.
It's incredibly difficult as opposed to a doorknob that's just glued into place.
Yeah.
You know, you can hinge a door, or you can use these pin hinges that go into the frame of the door, and they hold and the door swivels on those pins. What you'll have is a door that opens and closes.
Time's ticking. You have 60 minutes left.
Time.
I am working on the front door. I'm going to be making a letter slot and also a cat flap. But in the letter slot, I'm going to have original newspaper to announce something.
Since I don't carve with wood, I think this is a cool effect. All of this is just my hot glue, and then once you sort of fool the eye with the sticks, it gives that extra layer, and it feels as if it has that dimension.
So I'm doing some faux decorative molding on the outside using braided fabric trim.
30 minutes left, everyone. You have 30 minutes left.
I don't think I'll be able to finish in time. So I'm not even sure what's gonna happen.
That's nearly as tall as me.
It's my first house ever, and I've gotten excited and moved on to sort of the finishing. I need things to dry.
Do what you do and do it well. So if you're presenting
Yes.
something, make sure you're putting your best foot forward.
Yes.
So what I'm seeing here is that you have cuts and edges that really need to be addressed, perhaps even before your finishes go on, right?
100%.
Because it's hard to distract from when it's off, right?
Definitely, that is my biggest concern.
And I'll be looking for those gaps when I come back.
I promise, I promise. Oh, boy. By the time I get the paint and the color on, I think I might have some time for my details. So I'm just gonna keep plowing ahead.
I hope I can get this door in. Never built a door so fast in my life.
You have 5 minutes left, everyone.
My favorite is doing these little faux rocks. Hopefully my finishes are my strengths.
I am peeling back the mold latex that I had placed on top of my original 2 colors of brown and yellow, and it is absolutely working.
Oh, yes. So pleased with that. Wow.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up and give yourselves a big round of applause. You finished your first big challenge.
Yay!
Right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. So proud. I don't want the judges to think that I'm slacking because I have this mini pass. I still wanted to make this house look beautiful.
I think I went probably a little too big for this challenge, but oh well, it is what it is.
Hello.
Hello, Tracy.
Wow. Your creativity is incredible, and you haven't wasted any space. Detail, detail, detail. I love it.
Oh, I'm glad you see that.
Yeah, I do, yes.
There's a nice balance to what you've done. The futuristic element, which contrasts the old school. So the whole facade balances really nicely.
Thank you.
One of the criteria that we asked for was a working door and some sort of working hardware.
Yes, so I've placed a retina scanner here.
Does your door actually open?
It does slide.
So you're bringing something that I haven't seen before. So thank you for that.
Oh, thank you.
You went green all the way up to the roof.
All the way up.
I'm struggling a little bit with the color, I have to say.
It's impressive because of the size and amount of architectural detail you put in there. When you have so much going on, it's important for you as the designer to decide what you want me to see.
Yes.
We assume the front of the house, your focal point might be your door. In this case, it's definitely not.
Like the focal point was supposed to be the front area, but unfortunately I didn't have time to do the railings around it.
Details, details, details.
I've created a Japanese cottage with some Western features.
You hit that mark for me. There is something organic and soulful about your house. Beautiful, exquisite work. When I look at the hinges on the windows, you didn't need to do that. That's engineering.
Thank you.
I want to dive in on this door, so it's interactive, it works.
It is, yeah.
This is a little newspaper delivery or something?
Yes, there is a surprise for you.
I can't read that.
It's too small.
Oh my gosh, Hannah will be competing in Best in Miniature Season 2.
Oh, headlines.
Oh my God, amazing. Congratulations on that.
Hannah, the fact that you have got hold of the skirting board and straws that you have made, and you didn't know if that would work for the roofing.
Yeah.
No.
But you were brave and you thought, I'm going to give this a go anyway. And did it work? Yes, it did work.
Yes, it did.
It did.
This brings me so much joy because you've made something kind of utilitarian seem inviting. It's a fine line, right?
Yeah.
And you've achieved it here because I want to see what's behind these doors.
And try it out. Oh. I mean, it's lovely. When you're as good as you clearly are, I am very critical. Your ladder's a little bit, some of the guttering is a little bit, but I think overall, it's one of the most beautiful factories that I have seen.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I absolutely love it.
As you guys know, I'm from Jamaica. You know, it's important to remind yourself, like, where you're coming from and never forget who you are.
My background is Jamaican, so I've seen this house. I've been there. I see a lot of familiar elements there. I want to talk to you about the red door.
Yeah.
So does it work? Is it interactive?
Yes, it's the handle turns and the door actually opens.
All right, let me try this now.
It'll be like this, and you push the
push.
button.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't feel like it was coming. Okay. I see the incompleteness, and we definitely have to talk about that.
Okay, so I wasn't able to complete the trim on the front and as well as the siding. I didn't get to fit the windows. The windows were supposed to be open.
So unfortunately, we didn't get to see it really realized fully.
I'm so homesick right now because this really does remind me of home. Tell us about the stenciling that you have done.
So I used the brick compound for the stencil. I really wanted to achieve the texture, and it does look like real brick.
Yeah, you pulled it off. If I had to make a suggestion, if you want this beautiful area to be the focal point, it should be stronger. I think the Tudor detail at the top is powerful, and it becomes the focal point.
Welcome to Provence.
I can smell the lavender already.
You were brave by making it so small, but the burst of detail on it brings a lot to it.
The one thing that really stands out for me is your use of fabrics instead of moldings. It brings a softness and romance to your house, and it works beautifully.
The front doors, do they work?
They do work.
There is one thing I would like you to pay a little more attention to. I can see a small amount of gapping. If you can see it, I can see it.
Okay.
I'm so extremely proud of my house. Oh, I was inspired by Hill House. It was really this triangular structure.
Rennie Mackintosh is very unique and some would say quirky in styling. So this is quite a toned-down version almost for Mackintosh.
Yeah.
If this was carried on, like in the real Hill House, this would have been higher. I can't help but notice the carving. Is that a dragonfly on there?
Yes.
And I can see that the door, it does actually open. And it's beautifully made.
Thank you, Emma.
This is my childhood home in Toronto. For 17 years, I spent a lot of time in this house.
You're introducing us to your childhood.
In miniature form.
I think the bottom floor of your house is so important and it's so charming, but it's being squashed and dwarfed by the larger areas which you didn't put the love into.
The door for me is really small, and to demonstrate this, the killer of dreams.
Here comes Bob.
Is really small. I would love to go and run in the house with you, but I would smack my head.
You would.
Indeed. Wow, you attempted to make a very complex house, and you have made it work. The flat roofs, the angles, and the overhangs.
And you even accentuated that with the warm lights.
To me, it looks real.
Let's talk about the door.
You can open it.
Okay.
So there's a door knocker here, and if you can get your fingers to do it, the knob actually turns.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You feel it?
Yeah, I feel it.
Nice.
You have really nailed the criteria. Beautiful build, beautiful craftsmanship.
Thank you very much.
The miniaturists have worked very hard on their structures, and their work is astounding.
It's been so fun to see how quickly they shot out of the gates.
All I can do is...
Who really blew you out of the water today?
Preston, what a dynamic piece of architecture and design. When you get in all this technical stuff he's starting to introduce us to, yeah, really cool.
Hannah, she's got soul, she's got love, she's got texture. She's done layers and layers and layers of interesting things. That takes an immense amount of craftsmanship, and I love that she has a sense of humor.
Tracy, she really excites me because she's very skillful and she can clearly build anything she wants to build. And then she layered it with this huge imagination. She's bringing us into her mind.
Who struggled today?
Alberto. He really made life hard for himself by making such a huge, intricate structure. I'm trying to fall in love with the color, but it is everywhere. It's floor to ceiling.
Yes.
Nick's home, it's striking two chords with me. I can connect to the culture behind it. What's disappointing is he didn't finish. The proportions of his house, the rooms are just too small.
Yeah. Micheline's house, you can really see she's an artist. She comes through, her personality comes through. I have to say, the scaling took that love out of it for me on the door, because it was really small.
I hope the judges really notice that I put a lot of work into my house and what it represents.
I'm nervous. I really want to continue on in this competition.
Hope it's not me.
Miniaturists, congratulations on completing your first big challenge. Hannah, as the winner of today's mini challenge, you automatically advance to next week.
Thank you.
But you didn't need that mini pass because you're also the winner of this week's big challenge. Woo! Congratulations.
What? Am I dreaming? Is this even real? I just won, and I'm just overwhelmed. Thank you. I can't believe it. Surreal.
Now for the hard part. The miniaturist we have to say goodbye to is Nick. Thank you so much for being here, Nick.
Gonna do big things.
I'm a bit hurt and saddened that I am going home, yes, but I'm taking that and I'm using that to fuel me because I love this passion. This is just the beginning. Being 19, I'm not gonna stop. There's not a lot of black men in this kind of art form. That was really important, you know. So I'm bringing y'all to abroad and I'm very proud of myself.
In a competition where the best things come in small packages, make it mini! 10 miniaturists from across Canada and the world.
Watch out, everyone.
go to epic lengths to craft the miniature houses of their dreams.
Wow!
One pocket-sized room at a time.
Abracadabra.
This is like way out of my comfort zone.
Their tiny talents better be larger than life, because if they make it through elimination, they'll keep their mini dreams alive. Now, only 9 remain to fight for the title. I'm Abba Mukwando, and this is Best in Miniature.
Coming into this new challenge, I'm excited. Winning the first challenge was amazing. I am learning new things about myself, which is a huge gain.
Hello, miniaturists. Congratulations on making it through your first big challenge.
You've built the exterior of your houses, and we can't wait to see how you turn them into your homes as you furnish and decorate them room by room.
I love the variety of styles I'm seeing, from Italian villas, the French countryside, to the dystopian future. It's going to be exciting to see what ideas you deliver next.
But friends, this competition isn't just a test of your creative skills. It's also a test of time management. And nothing tests time management like another mini challenge. This might seem like a collection of random objects, but they all have something in common. They're family heirlooms. Yes. To the naked eye, this may just look like a random beaded child's necklace, and it is. My grandma gave this to me. It's something I will hand on to my own children when they are 25. So you guessed it, today's mini challenge, we want you to make a mini heirloom that you've received or one that you'd like to pass on.
For this challenge, we will be paying close attention to the sentimental value that you will be bringing to these pieces.
And don't forget, quality craftsmanship is key. This is a piece that will be handed down for generations, so it has to be made to stand the test of time.
How you do in the mini challenge will count towards your overall judging. And there's another awesome prize waiting for today's winner. But you'll find out what it is when the challenge is over.
Oh, no.
Your heirlooms will remain a secret for now. So Michael, Emma, please leave the workroom.
Best of luck.
Good luck, everyone.
You have 75 minutes. Ready, steady, make it mini.
I'm excited not knowing what the prize is. I hope it's a nap, that we get like a rest period.
Let's see.
That looks even.
I hope the miniaturists today really tell a story. Craftsmanship, skills, scale, it goes without saying for me. But this time I want an insight to their history. Let's see what they can do.
I would really love to win this mini challenge because I want the other competitors to know that I am tough competition. Never made a dress before, but we'll see how it goes. I am making this beautiful dress that my mom passed down that I wore on my first birthday, and my daughter got to wear it for her first birthday, so it means a lot. Hopefully it looks like a dress at the end.
I'm hoping to see a great story. I'm hoping to see sentimental values coming through in this very tiny object. I want to be able to relate or understand that this is special and very unique to this family.
I've decided to make Japanese plum pickles. In my family home in Japan, we have a very old plum tree in our garden. In our family, we think that is a good luck tree. Every year, it produces beautiful plums, and we pick them as a family. And my grandmother makes them into pickles. It means a lot to me. So to create this into the mini scale, I've never done it before, but I want it to be perfect.
Last challenge, I was sure I was going home. So I'm wanting to do my best, and I want to take the judges' feedback and really show that I've listened. I want to do a tiny portrait. It's a portrait that my mother painted of my father. She and my dad met in university in Jamaica. Obviously, she inspired me. And they were just my biggest supporters when it came to my art. So I'm hoping that it's sort of like a double homage to my parents.
I'm curious to know what you're making today.
I am making a hunting rifle that was passed down to me by my uncle.
Amazing. Are you a hunter?
I am actually a vegetarian, but I was a hunter for a long time.
Do people ever get surprised that you have such a gentle interior? You make miniatures, you're a vegetarian.
Yeah, I think it's shocking because everybody has that tendency to prejudge people based on what they see, you know?
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of times it does surprise people.
Yeah.
I've always been about all the things that sparkle. Can never have too much sparkle. I'm making a miniature replica of a dress that belonged to my grandmother. She passed it on to my mom, and I used to sneak into my mom's room and would want to pull it out and try it on because it was just the most beautiful dress I'd ever seen. A couple of years ago, before my mom got sick, she gave the dress to me. My mom had been diagnosed with dementia. It was a really stressful time in my life. I got into dollhouses, and it was just this wonderful outlet. It was a beautiful community. There was so much camaraderie and connection with people who were also going through similar things, who were using the miniatures for healing experiences and to help them move through things. Hopefully it'll all turn out how I picture it in my mind.
Yeah, unfortunately, my family lost everything that they had during the war, right? During both sides of my families being in Europe. So I've decided for this challenge to make a bowl that was made out of a tree that was located on the family property in the province of Trieste in Italy. Now I'm making this bowl out of wood. It's going to be kind of bulky, represent the sturdiness of the tree, just a bit of a memorial. Since I don't have kids of my own, I would like to pass this piece down to my nephews and nieces. Just hope it doesn't end up in a thrift shop.
You look like you're doing something incredibly meticulous.
It's definitely teeny tiny.
Teeny, tiny, tiny, tiny.
When my parents were dating, my dad gave my mom a diamond necklace, and for my 25th birthday, my mom got that diamond set in an infinity knot because they'll love me forever, so I'm making that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And now you have something to pass down.
I don't know if I'll be able to pass this down. I'm hoping I don't lose it by the end of the challenge. That's why it's on tape.
Exactly.
Concentrate, Deb. The thing that I treasure is a little tiny painting of my nan. I've got a painting of my nan, and that's all I've got of her. I never met her, but when I see her face, I see myself in her face. And we just do a little bit of ageing. Just using a combination of sepia colours, and I've sort of scratched away at the surface while the paints are still wet, just to give you that age look. Most watercolours are happy accidents, so let's hope there's some happy accidents today.
Miniaturists, you have 30 minutes to go. 30 more minutes.
That's it. Should have brought scissors. I am making an old school cassette player. It's something that was passed down to my husband, and he composes his own music, so it would mean so much to him and myself as well for our kids to carry on the same love for music that we have.
Last but not least will be the little easel. So I'm trying to do a little simple frame using my little wooden sticks that will hot glue together, my favorite. I am Micheline, the hot glue queen. The hot glue is going to help me create the easel quickly, and I also hot glue a tiny frame. One of my strengths, my hot glue skills. This little easel should be coming together soon.
10 minutes to go. You have 10 more minutes.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to make a miniature bow for my dress. You'll see miniaturists use like 2 pins or to try and get the bow around it. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right, but it looks like a bow to me, so.
I'm gonna start putting some plum in there. I'm making the plums in 3 different colors. One is freshly picked, one is sort of dried out, and then a finished umeboshi pickle. They keep forever.
Final minutes. 1 minute left.
Time is almost up, and I have to still paint the record button red. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time for this.
Fingers crossed.
Really pleased with that.
Your time is almost up.
Who knows?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Hands hands up.
Don't touch it, it's still wet. I'm looking at my cassette player, and it's definitely lacking color.
Hello, judges.
Wow.
Welcome back.
Wow, amazing. I'm going to first make a comment about the necklace. It's very delicately made, but it's a little bit basic for me. I would have liked to have seen it a bit finer.
This beautiful rhinestone dress, it's stunning, it's out there. The story starts to be told, perhaps it's a prom dress. What I will say, it feels a bit stiff, but I like the sentimentality that's in it.
I'm looking at this item and it's beautifully carved. I can't quite figure out what this is. For me, it's a little bit chunky.
Ain't nothing wrong with chunky, Emma.
The stereo, this brings me right back to my childhood. I can almost see the cardboard box beside it where people were breakdancing and everyone's standing around. I am missing a little bit of the color hits, but I love the skill in which this is made. It's really neat.
When I first saw this, I thought the gun is a little simple for me, but then you start to think of the whole scene this memory evokes. So this is very cleverly done.
This portrait piece, I enjoy. The framing is awesome, but then the easel kind of expands this story because it's not just a display. Perhaps this person's an artist, and maybe there's something there with the family. There's layers and layers to the story, and all done very well.
The plums. You can see how there's ripening of the plums as they get older, and whoever's done this has thought it out very carefully. It's very, very clever.
Is this beautiful little gown here. A baby's gown, christening, or some special event. Obviously, that's warming. And then the delicate nature to all the details on there. The embroidery and how it's been accessorized. So it's beautiful that way.
The tiny painting in the middle, the kind of soft sepia painting. I like the fact that it's got a frame. It does say to me, heirloom, family, and love.
Judges, whose heirloom stood out to you?
Who made the stereo? Tracy, you're very precise, incredibly detailed. The way you use layers and textures, your personality is starting to come out in your miniatures. I love this.
Thank you.
Who created this portrait piece here? Micheline, beautifully done. Who's the portrait? Is it someone in particular?
It's a portrait of my father that my mother painted.
Okay, so there we go. We got that.
Yes.
Come on.
So your mother's an artist, so that's why I like this, because there was another layer to it.
See, it evokes emotion. What can I say? All right. Who made the plums?
It was me.
Anna. Beautiful. You might have a few missing because I might have tried to eat them. They're that realistic, so I'm enjoying this one very much.
Thank you.
Judges, who is the winner of today's mini challenge?
It was a tough decision, but the winning miniaturist is Micheline.
I'm overwhelmed. To win the mini challenge is mind-blowing, unreal, all the things.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Congratulations, Micheline. As the winner of this mini challenge, you will receive a $500 gift certificate from the Little Dollhouse Company of Canada to get all the tiny things your heart desires.
That's awesome. Thank you. I feel like my confidence is showing in my work. That just makes my day.
Mini makers, it's time for your first room builds. We were so moved by your heirlooms. We figured we'll keep it all in the family.
For today's big challenge, you'll be making a family room.
Ooh.
Your family room must include a scratch-made centerpiece, which serves as a focal point and anchors the room.
It must also include a handmade armchair and footstool and make the room feel cozy.
The design and look of this room must feel like it belongs to the overall aesthetic that you've already established.
And one more thing, miniaturists. The mini mall is back and open for business during the final hour of your challenge. It's your one-stop shop for pre-made minis and can be used to enhance your rooms or help in a pinch. But be warned, the judges are looking for all room requirements to be handmade by you. So choose your items wisely. You have 8 hours for this challenge. Make it mini.
This is the first room that we are doing in the house, which I'm excited about because I really like doing interiors. That's what I think I'm the best at.
We're asking the miniaturists to make a family room today.
This is going to be very revealing about their design skills. We get to see it for the first time.
All right.
What I'm going to be looking for is placement, because some of the miniaturists have smaller square footage for the family room. So design and proportion is going to be key to make it work. That's going to be interesting.
I'm excited to actually be starting on a room. So cool. But I have a very small house. The living room is going to be here. I haven't put the divider wall in, but it's not a complete full wall, more of an archway. The family room is going to be an extension of my house, which is a romantic French cottage chateau. It's going to have a vintage fireplace filled with books, an armchair and footrest with pink velvet and floor-to-ceiling curtains. The author that's living here is enjoying a beautiful, calm, quiet morning. She's curled up on her gorgeous armchair, and all the while, her imagination is churning as stories are coming to life in her mind.
I'm gonna cook. Sorry, Mom. She'd be like, why are you wasting a perfectly good oil catcher? I'm building a sci-fi house set in the 2050s. My exterior is kind of cold, so I kind of want to bring the warmth in. The style of my family room is futuristic with 6 TVs, a built-in sunken couch, and a futuristic-looking armchair and stool. I'm most concerned about the focal point, which is why I'm executing it first. I'm making this super cool wall with 6 TV screens for movies. I see something and I could just instantly shrink it, just taking things around the house and just using my imagination and making magic come to life. This is good.
The concept for my house is that this family is evacuating after a nuclear explosion. And now, 60 years later, it's safe to return to the home. With my concept, the story progresses and escalates room by room, so it's kind of this fluid creation. The family first learns about the nuclear explosion in my family room. It's going to stay true to my house, the 1960s atomic era design. My family room features a metal cone-shaped fireplace, and I'm making this miniature television and rug. This television has an emergency alert that there's a mandatory evacuation and they have to vacate the house. It is going to have a cozy, comfy feel that the living room should have, but I'm also hoping that there's going to be elements that will kind of make you want to dig a little bit deeper into maybe just what happened that night.
It's a bit too black.
It's another day in the workroom. I'm happy to be here. This house was the second house after we moved from Jamaica to Canada. I'm trying to recreate it in terms of if I were returning to this home at this age and stage of my life, what would I keep, what I would retain, and what I would maybe renovate. The family room that I am building will have a 70s-inspired armchair, footstool, a floor-to-ceiling fireplace, and I'm excited to put the portrait of my mom, which matches the portrait of my dad, as the focal point on the fireplace. We used to play games in front of this mural and pretend we're on the beach in Jamaica, and I have a lot of great memories.
See if this fits.
I love using chopsticks. I use them to cook and eat, and I also make miniatures out of it.
The house that I'm building is an old Japanese cottage with Western influence. My family room is set to when I was 7 years old, back in Japan. The sofa and armchair will have indigo fabric, which is traditional to Japanese culture, a bookshelf with houseplants, and it will have origami on a coffee table.
My main structure of the sofas and armchair are going to be made with chopsticks.
I'm trying to work out the measurements for the sofas. This is my main worry. I don't work with inches. I only work with millimeters or centimeters. I'm happy with that.
The fireplace, given that it's going to be a summer house, I'm not going to have a fire, so hopefully they'll be okay with it. My house is a 19th century Italian villa, but I'm like a bit of a shock factor type person. It's like you see one thing on the exterior and it's totally different on the interior. And then you walk into this, whoa, modern, retro style house. My family room is going to have a corduroy fabric sectional couch, a very modern floor-to-ceiling, solid marble fireplace with 2 bookcases on each end and a curved ceiling with a few pot lights on both sides to kind of shoot down the light. So something not too luxurious.
How are you going to achieve all this in this amount of time?
I don't know. Do my best to do as much of it as I can.
Good, and that's the attitude we like here.
Yes.
Amazing.
Is anything coming off? The design for my family room, I feel like, will set the tone for the entire interior of my warehouse. It's a 1912 refurbished warehouse. The room is gonna have a curved faux leather armchair with a matching footstool, an exposed brick wall, and in front of it, there'll be a sideboard with art. That kind of tells the story of the homeowners because they're artists and designers.
6 hours left, miniaturists. You have 6 hours left.
I'm trying to work out the measurements. I made a sofa with the wrong scale. I don't want this mistake to send me home. I have nothing completed with the criteria yet. I am panicking. It is a scary, scary feeling. It's not cutting properly. I am freaking out. I made everything with the wrong scale. Basically, I am making a sofa again. I'm very worried about the time massively now because I'm very, very behind.
The miniaturist must make an armchair from scratch and a footstool. They're going to have to upholster it. As I'm always saying, fabric doesn't play nice. They have a very difficult task. Upholstering in miniature is one of the most difficult things you can possibly do, which is why we set it as a task.
So I've scored my foam board so then I can bend it and get the nice curved shape for my armchair. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to not make it stiff so I can still bend it around. Getting your fabric neat and tidy and not too bulky is really difficult. Okay, I'm going back now.
My design of the armchair is actually based on an Edwardian chair. My millennial family have reupholstered it, and I'm hoping to really bring in some dimension and age through that. I'm building an Edwardian house that you would see in the UK. My family room will have an Edwardian armchair with casters, a cast iron fireplace, and crown moulding along the ceiling. So we have a young millennial couple that are living in this house who have a young child. They've just put their kid to bed. They're absolutely exhausted, and it's 1 o'clock, and they're just winding down. Mum would love it to look amazing, you know, like a Pinterest photo, but the reality is that is never the case when you have a child. So I've made armchairs before, but never an upholstered one. I am really hoping that it doesn't look like crap.
This is a classic Granny Mackintosh chair with the high sides, high back. The whole room's really is going to be based around this chair. My house is inspired by Hill House, where Rennie Mackintosh lived, the Scottish architect. He had very distinct furniture. I've got to make Rennie Mackintosh-inspired furniture, and the focal point being one of his beautiful fireplaces with scribbling on the walls. The pencil in my room's the whole story. My family have moved into this house, young couple with a child. They don't realise the importance of the Rennie Mackintosh style they've moved into. They're going to go in. The kids are going to scribble on the walls like kids do.
As they do.
Yeah.
How good would it feel to win this one, though?
I can get this done.
Stop. You don't need to get anything done.
Upholstery is not my greatest strength. My greatest strength is my patience. For the armchair, I'm going for a futuristic look. Everything is coming from up here. All I see are triangles and squares. I wasn't happy with the way the color of the purple turned out. It's a little too clean to my liking, so I'm just kind of distressing it a bit to go with my theme. It got too much brown there, but it's kind of what it's looking like. Oh, the gold is coming off.
Miniaturists, 4 hours left. This is the halfway mark.
I'm not quite sure how I feel about everything.
I definitely am feeling the pressures of the timed challenge. My focal point is this cone-shaped fireplace. I found this funnel. It's the perfect scale. I think this fireplace that I'm making is really gonna stand out.
What's the goal to accomplish before you run out of time?
I'd like to have it finished before I run out of time.
Oh, we did ask,
That's the goal, that's the goal. So
Yeah.
there's a couple of pieces I might like to pick up from the mini mall, little finishing touches, because I feel that's what's gonna draw it together. Try and keep that to a minimum.
Pieces.
Not too many
Not
pieces.
too many pieces.
Not too
You
many
know how I
pieces.
feel about the mini mall.
I know, I'm trying not to use too many, but I think you'll appreciate it. I want to
Awesome.
finish strong.
Okay.
I am not feeling great about time because at this stage, I wanted to have some plants already made and on the shelf. I just have to keep calm.
This is good.
The fireplace is going to make the room cozy. It's just about the proportion and the sizing that has me a little bit concerned. But so far, I'm happy with the sort of overall shape of it.
Almost done working on the second half of my bookcase. Then I'm hoping I can work on my ceiling and get the pot lights in, and then finish some of the furniture. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty empty family room. Quite a bit to go. Quite a bit to go.
So there's such large rooms, you've got lots of space to fill.
Exactly, yes.
It needs to be cozy, though, doesn't it? Still
needs
needs
to
to
be
be cozy. You
cozy,
can't
but
have
yeah.
a ballroom with a little chair in the middle of it.
Yeah, no, I think it can be cozy, even if it's not overly cluttered. Yeah.
Cozy,
Yes.
cozy.
Yeah.
2 hours left, everyone. You have 2 hours left.
This is massive. I mean, I've used a smaller one. I mean, it's not work. I'm trying to get all my molding up because they're just a big part of the Edwardian period. It feels like time is going really, really fast. I've never done crown molding in miniatures before. I've done baseboards. Crown molding is a whole other story.
The intensity is there.
You picked an Edwardian house with all the molding.
I know. What have I done to myself?
I know.
Why did I do this? I'm really starting to regret the style of house I made. A lot of detail, a lot of work. Why is this not working? Now I'm wishing I didn't do an Edwardian house. I'm just trying to find the quickest way to do this. I'm not in love with it, but it'll have to do. I don't think I'm gonna win this challenge, but going home in the second challenge is just not an option for me.
Our first room challenge, the family room. Are there any of our miniaturists who might be in trouble?
Gabby has chosen such a specific style of house, which seemed to be challenging for her. She's struggling getting all these cuts together, and that's set her back.
Alberto, gigantic house, enormous dreams. Can he pull it off?
I'm hoping it makes sense when we look at the overall scheme of his house.
So who's doing well out there?
Hannah, the comeback kid, she had a bit of complication with some proportions and sizing. For what we can see, she's actually filling out the space really nicely.
Briar, her bakery warehouse, the quality that she's managing to achieve.
Briar's space is inviting. I'm excited because I love the style that she's doing.
Tracy, I love her precision, I love her detailing, I love her layers. I want her to embrace that criteria, the softness, the coziness, the comfort.
Well, I'm excited to see what happens because as we all know, you can do a lot with a little bit of time.
I have to create the couch and then soft furnishings, and hopefully it doesn't clash. My couch is round. It's more complex than your usual average couch. And on top of that, I'm being very ambitious with bringing it into the ground by a few inches to give it more of a community feel. I feel that like the lower you are to the ground, the more warm, inviting it is. Hopefully I have enough time.
I'm in the middle of my focal point. It's a nice wood sideboard. The sideboard is my last major big required item. I'm close to having the look together. The story for my living room, I'm still kind of figuring it out. I'm hoping as I bring it together, I'll get more inspired. If not, I'm in trouble.
Now I'm gonna start working on my television. This is an original Preston design. This miniature television takes miniatures to a whole new level. I also made it fully functional. This is an emergency. And you can turn it up, turn it down, change the channel. So that's kind of what I'm known for, is my electrical abilities. So I created a video for this television with small circuitry, small circuit boards, and then you have to write code so that the videos will play on it. So there's a lot of skill involved. I don't want to let any room go untouched as far as the electrics are concerned. As soon as I run the wires through the stovepipe of the fireplace and there's that burst of orange ambient glow, I know I nailed it.
Artists, only 1 hour left, and that means the mini mall is now open. Go, 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 go! Go before the sale runs out. Be careful. Don't hurt the merchandise. I'm talking about me.
They've got a fireplace now.
Mini mall just opened, 1 hour left. I'm actually not going to go into the mini mall because I actually want to try and finish my pieces that I want to build first.
From the mini mall, I got a little stack of books, lots of little decorative items. I'm feeling a little uncertain. I love the way the room is coming together. That being said, I feel like it is such a small space that just hoping that it resonates with the judges.
We're winding down. 30 minutes left. Well, I'm winding down. You guys got to keep working.
Oh, dear Lord.
Right now, I'm trying to quickly get my couch together. And if it wasn't for my trusty glue gun, I don't know if I would be able to finish in time. Hot glue will save the day, every day, all day.
I put my secret weapon double glasses on to make my pencil. The young couple that have moved in, they've got a little girl, like kids do. They draw on walls. Ah, I've dropped it. Oh, no. I've dropped my pencil. Oh, I'm never going to find it, am I? Oh, that's so heartbreaking. This is when you cry.
Confident I'm not going to finish everything I wanted to. Would have been nice to finish it. It would have looked nicer with the lights coming down on it. Per usual, overly ambitious, too much to do, so yeah.
Oh, this is so tiny. Done it! To the crane.
Final minute.
Ain't no stopping me now.
It's a little big, but whatever. I'm under a lot of pressure. Whoops.
I've got it.
Yes, yes.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Hands off your family rooms.
Woo. Oh, dear.
Oh, glued all that on crooked, great.
Overall, I'm feeling good. I know there's some key features I didn't get, but I'm actually quite satisfied with the room.
Gabby, I'm gonna go check out yours.
Don't. I'm going home. I feel very nervous going into judging. I'm really disappointed in just the quality of my work. It really doesn't reflect me as an artist.
So this is what a family room looks like inside of a bakery warehouse. I never expected that.
I wanted to make sure that I could get some of the industrial finishes that would be in a warehouse. Concrete floors, warm wood ceilings, and the bricks.
You're very, very neat.
Meticulous.
Yes. I'm looking closely at the upholstery skills. To do that in 1/12 scale is very difficult, and you've made this very, very neat.
The layout, I love the proportions. It's not crowded, really nicely styled. Now I think the next level for you is giving it personality. You want to make it feel like someone lives there. It looks like it's ready for sale.
I'm a stager for homes, so that's why you can tell it looks like it's ready for sale.
Yeah.
And it's like...
We have our young millennial couple that live in this house. They've just put their kid to bed. It's late in the evening. They're enjoying a glass of wine and can't be bothered to tidy up because they're knackered.
Overall, I love the styling, the colours, the softness that you have for the room, very ambitious. The crown moulding is a little messy for me.
That's something I really need to work on.
I do appreciate the detail work on the fireplace and your handmade chair, creating this faux leather. There's a lot there. That adds a good sense of comfiness to the room as well. So nicely done.
Thank you so much.
Tracy, you have brought me to this dystopian future a bit and made it warm and inviting. How did you do that to me? The fact that there are steps there, instead of being blocks of wood, there are no shortcuts in this room.
Right?
Well done. Amazing.
Thank you, Emma.
So much is happening in such a simple, confident design. Your choices of color, which is a direct contrast to this gray and this dim exterior, it's just working. This focal point, explain to me what's
So
happening
it
there.
actually turns on. I've got like this little interactive button here.
Okay, it's cool.
2050 is cool, guys.
Yeah, oh, has to be.
I didn't get everything I wanted done, but I think I got the majority of my furniture built, which was good.
I'm guessing you didn't get the decorating done because the
Yes.
ceiling's not
The
been
ceiling
touched.
I didn't get done. It was to be a vaulted ceiling, but yeah.
I'm enjoying the layout. It feels realistic to me, like this room can function exactly the way you intended with the size of the furniture and the placement. Your focal point, I go straight to this photo, and I know it really should have been your fireplace, so I want you to be conscious of really what we're seeing and not what you think you want us to see. When you created this Italian villa, I'm expecting some of that to be spilling inside.
Yeah.
It's really disconnecting from what you set us up for.
Yeah.
Gosh, this is so romantic.
Because it's such a small space, I thought, you know, I'd have time to kick back, put my feet up afterwards while everyone else was still working, but it was a bigger challenge than I expected.
The overall mood feels right. It makes sense. But on closer inspection, I can see some places where you were shifting and trying to get things to fit. The reason I'm being so nitpicky on that is because that's all there is, right?
Yes.
It's a fireplace and a chair. And when you have such little elements, you gotta nail them.
Your personality is just beaming out of this room. Who are the pictures on the wall?
My mom on the one side and my dad on the other side, and on the fireplace, it's my husband and my son when he was small. He's
Got you.
22
That's
now,
what I
but
That's so cute. Really, what I took from winning the mini challenge was just to enjoy the experience, and I really have been trying to focus on that.
The armchair, little bit rough. I don't want to see the frayed edges, but your scaling, great.
Thank you.
Just tighten it up a little bit.
There's a boldness in the colors, which is culturally really relevant,
Wow,
right?
thank you.
That fireplace. The placement of all your furniture pointing towards that. You're saying, here, look at this. This is my feature. You make us see what you want us
Thank
to
you.
see. So nicely
Oh,
done.
thank you.
This is kind of a 1960s feel. Maybe they didn't quite know that disaster was about to strike yet. They just placed their paper down, got up and went in to eat dinner, and then that's where we left it.
You have lots of clever little tools you're using to kind of guide the eye. You have things pointing in towards the most important part, which is your fireplace. When it comes to actual livability, I do think it's sparse. I think you're missing a sofa or another chair because it's a really big space, so it feels like it's incomplete.
The TV at the back. I want to play with this.
Well, you're welcome to play with it. It turns on and there's sound.
Emergency alert.
You can.
Winter and Carroll counties are under immediate mandatory evacuation.
Wow.
Scary, brilliant, fantastic.
that.
Absolutely.
Did you make this little pencil yourself?
Yeah. It's the whole story of the room. This couple have moved into this Rennie McIntosh house. They don't know the historic value of the house. They've just let the child draw on the wall.
The scale of this is very good. The beautiful René Mackintosh chair, it goes so well with the arts and crafts style that you've done with the whole room, the fireplace included. You've hit the mini mall a little bit in this room, I see. Yes. I'm not sure the Georgian camelback sofa quite goes with the room that you have here.
The young couple have brought that in with them.
Okay.
They brought that from their other house.
Okay.
The functionalities are where I'm really struggling. No one can get into this room.
Yeah.
We almost can't get to the front door. Everything feels out of place, so it feels uncomfortable to me.
Right.
Hannah, you had some issues when you built things in the wrong scale?
The time was going so fast and I was panicking. I realized it and I quickly decided to trim everything down. I also changed the design so that it's not as time-consuming, but still goes with my whole theme.
I can really feel the atmosphere that you have created in here.
Thank you.
Your plants, beautiful.
Beautiful control flow, brilliantly done. But I'm gonna say one thing, too much focus goes on your throw, which is stiff, it's oversized. If you're gonna do that, tone the color down, less contrast, so it doesn't stand out as much. Overall, very clever, very skillfully pulled off. Bravo.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. Good
Thank
luck.
you so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you later.
Thank you.
Emma, put that back.
I'm sorry,
Right
not
now.
gonna put this back.
This is ridiculous.
No way.
For our first big room challenge to build a family room, who did really well?
Tracy, everything about this room is detailed, precise, precision. The styling, the colors, I'm completely enamored. I'm in love with this style. Amazing.
Hannah's room has a culture, warmth, beautiful execution, and personality. There's an atmosphere there, which is storytelling without forcing it.
Raya, her level of skill, it's beautiful. The craftsmanship of her carpentry is amazing. The sideboard, absolutely perfect. Ah, that's where the catch comes in. It's maybe a little too perfect.
Who struggled a bit today?
Alberto.
It's a disconnect to me and what I was hoping to see because of this grand building you've created for us. You got our hopes up and then you just kind of, oh, never mind. We're gonna do something different.
Yeah.
I don't see a vision. It may be there, but he's not conveying it to us.
Gabby, she's picked an Edwardian house. They're known for their moldings, for crying out loud. She's now stuck, so she's gonna have to be really good and up her game, because I'm telling you, it's got to be better than what I've just seen, because it's rough.
I don't know if the judges truly understood my story in the house, so I'm a little nervous about the elimination, yeah.
I am worried I'm going to go home. It's only the second challenge, and it's just way too soon.
Miniaturists, congratulations on your first room builds. We asked you to complete a family room, and wow, did you ever deliver. But one of you built a room so special. I wish your talent ran in my family. This week's big winner is Tracy.
Can you believe it? I did it! As an artist, you just feel seen and heard and validated.
Now for the hard part. We are sad to say goodbye to Alberto.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's okay. I wish I could have gone further on. I had a lot more to show.
You still giggle so much.
I'm taking from this experience all the people that I've met. Miniaturists are just amazing people. We're all sharing our ideas, how-tos. I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to work with. I would definitely hope I've made friends for life.
In a competition where the best things come in small packages, make it mini! 10 miniaturists from across Canada and the world.
Watch out, everyone.
go to epic lengths to craft the miniature houses of their dreams.
Wow!
One pocket-sized room at a time.
Abracadabra.
This is like way out of my comfort zone.
Their tiny talents better be larger than life, because if they make it through elimination, they'll keep their mini dreams alive. Now, only 8 remain to fight for the title. I'm Abba Mukwando, and this is Best in Miniature.
Oh my God! Wow!
What is happening?
Wow.
I see Michael with this cowboy hat and Emma with this crazy hat and Abba with these funky boots. I'm wondering what's going on.
Is this about fashion?
Howdy, miniaturists, and welcome back to the workshop. See anything you like?
Yes.
The right hat or pair of shoes can make or break an outfit. In today's mini challenge, we want to see what fabulous fashions you can shrink down to size. You'll be making a miniature hat and pair of shoes for anyone you can dream up. And since 2 heads, are better than 1, you'll be working in pairs. Yes. Pairs will be decided by random draw.
Pair me up with anyone because I'm just happy I don't have to do it by myself.
Preston and Briar.
It's pure relief knowing that I get to do this challenge with Preston. He's very detailed with his craftsmanship, and he has tons of creative ideas.
Gabby and Hannah.
I'm so excited to be paired with Hannah. You know, she's amazing with her clay work, and I'm sure she has some great ideas. I can't wait to get started.
Micheline and Tracy.
I have been low-key following Tracy on social media long before meeting her in person, and I'm thinking this is a great pairing.
The last pair is Michelle and Deborah.
I'm so excited. Like, this is gonna be awesome.
Will everyone go stand with their partner, please? Little shuffle. Winning this mini challenge counts in your overall judging, but it also comes with an advantage. The winning pair will get a 30-minute head start in the big challenge.
Oh,
whoa. Believe it.
That's a lot of time, especially when I love making all the details to add the stories to my rooms. I need that half an hour. It's a huge advantage.
We know you're used to working in solitary worlds, but we want you to work together to make one shared vision.
How you divide the work is up to you.
The judges won't know which pair made what, so Emma and Michael, it's time for you to catwalk on out of here.
Good luck, y'all.
Bye. Bye. Miniaturists, are you ready?
Yes.
You have 90 minutes. Make it mini.
Okay, tell me what you're thinking.
I'm thinking maybe roller skates.
I love roller skates, colorful. I like the fashion designer work.
you like
I
fashion.
envisioned like tall boots. I
Yeah.
just kept looking at
Yeah,
those boots.
and I think that'd be good for us.
I have never made shoes or a hat before, so I'm not very excited.
In today's mini challenge, we're stepping into the world of fashion. I'm looking for a cohesive look. So the hat and the shoes, they should look like they belong to the same person, but we have 2 people who have to express themselves, so they have to compromise and become one. That's gonna be fun.
All right. Should we do like a platform heel and then I can make like grapes?
Ah, that's
that
cool.
kind of come down it.
For the hat?
Yeah.
Should I do like a straw hat?
Kind of like a hemp or a...
Yeah.
Perfect, so I can use something like that on the heel.
And should I have a massive pineapple on the top?
That would be fun.
Gabby and I are making tropical fruits hat with some grape shoes. Have you ever made hat or shoes before?
No, I haven't.
We'll
make
be
this
okay.
work. We'll make
We'll
this
be
work.
fine. I offered to do the shoes. I don't know why. I've never actually made shoes before, so I really hope this comes out right.
Yeah.
The trend towards miniature accessories has completely taken off of late. But mini fashions have actually been around for centuries. In the 1600s, miniatures are real outfits made the rounds in Europe and abroad so that people could copy the latest styles worn by royal families, who are the original fashion influencers of their time. Today, the sky's the limit on what you can make. If you can't afford that exclusive pair of shoes and that expensive handbag to match, you can now.
So happy.
Like a magic team.
I'm so happy I've got
Be
Michelle.
awesome.
I used to be a window dresser many moons ago. I love fashion, so me and Michelle decided that our character is the fashion designer working in London. Our ages are closer, aren't they? Then so we're thinking alike,
the
aren't
same.
we? Yeah.
So Deborah's making the most flamboyant hat, and I am making the high top red boots that are lace up, red and black and gold. Our visions are completely aligned. This is good. We got this.
The dream team.
I think our biggest competition is Micheline's team because she has the fashion background and is probably going to be able to whip this up really quickly.
I feel like the pressure is on as far as being the fashion person in the group, and I couldn't have asked for a better partner. I'm hearing all sorts of, oh, Micheline does fashion, but I don't make tiny fashion. I've done 5 fashion shows that I'm very proud of. In 2020, I won the Award of Excellence for Black Designers of Canada. The last collection that I did was mostly hot glue. Once I explored the idea of wearable hot glue, it was definitely my biggest tool coming into miniatures. We're doing like a retro roller skater. We picture our person as being super cool.
Yeah.
So I would like to try and create a little cool baseball cap type of retro hat you would wear backwards to go with these roller skates, right? And I've got some extra little fabrics and colors we can add maybe later.
The division of work has come naturally. So I am going to create the roller skates, and then Micheline is going to tackle the hat.
I'm enjoying this challenge already.
Oh, ditto. And we get to collaborate our great, beautiful minds together.
6, but
What's the width of your shoe? 4.5.
4.5 inches.
Perfect. That's feedback we've gotten. It's being too perfect for our work.
We
so
both got the
I think
exact
that's
same
perfect
too
work
perfect.
together. But this is going to be messy, ruined flip-flops. It won't be perfect.
Right.
Something tells me that you two might not be so excited to be doing a fashion challenge.
Yeah, I don't really ever make shoes or hats. I was trying not to say, yeah, I'm disappointed. Yeah, I don't make those in mini ever, so that's why. And they're very teeny tiny.
Yes,
Yeah.
extremely teeny
And
tiny.
so all the details on them have to be even smaller. And then we like our idea.
That's good. What's
So-
your idea?
We're doing like a beach bum. So
Cool.
Preston's working on a trucker hat for it right now.
Love that.
And I've got flip-flops going, and everything's gonna be kind of dirty.
So who came up with this idea?
Preston.
Preston, nice.
I was gonna say it was a collaboration.
No, it wasn't. Preston just is naturally inclined to go towards the hat, and I really want to make the flip-flop, so that's exactly how we're dividing the work right now.
Everybody else is gonna be trying to add a bunch of beads and do boots and make everything high fashion, so we'll just go really laid back and relaxed, and he's having a beer on the beach, and he couldn't care less about Fashion Week.
We'll leave that to Micheline. She's the fashion designer.
1 hour left, miniaturists. You have 1 hour left.
Oh, look at my girl putting holes through her stitchery.
I am struggling a little bit with the thickness of the leather because I've never worked with leather before. And so as I'm wrapping it around my mold, I noticed that it might be a little too wide. I'm hoping that the judges will see that it's a 1/12 scale. I mean, I'm eyeballing it.
When it comes to making a hat, you have to get that scale right. You have to know that it's not going on this gigantic cranium. Typically, if you can set it on your index finger, that's a pretty good judge of the scale of a human head in 1/12 scale.
I used my finger as a head for the correct scale.
Not good. Not good at all. I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just winging it. My hat is looking a complete mess. I'm not happy with the scale. This hat is not matching what Michelle's doing. I just don't want to let you down.
Oh.
Where is them feathers? I'm feeling flustered. Why am I feeling flustered? I can rock a hat out. Why am I panicking? Why am I being stupid?
Don't panic.
You can do this, Deborah. Come on.
Final 30 minutes. Anyone make a pair of sneakers? Because we're running out of time.
We can do it. Can't remember what pineapple looks like.
Yeah, kind of like that.
I am not really familiar with the scale of pineapple because I'm allergic to them. I might have to reduce the size.
Adding toe impressions and the dirt, it tells the story that it is a beach bum. Flip-flops look very simple for the shape, but to create the realism, you need to get all the details. So I'm using a razor blade to add kind of the grids on the base of the foot sole. And then I use pastels and different paints to add the weathering to it, to add different dirt marks and wear to it. These are well-worn shoes.
5 minutes left, everybody. Pedal to the metal.
Okay. Time is going. I've decided to do polymer clay for the boots, so that means curing time. Typically, they say it takes 15 minutes per quarter inch, so I'm a little nervous about the time.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Yeah, girl.
I'm working on the wheels, like roll it across.
Oh, my hand's shaking now.
Yeah, mine too.
Maybe I'll go a little longer, make it a tall boy.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Hands up. And give yourselves a round of applause.
Oh my gosh, get there.
High five. I love it.
I love it.
It looks cool.
I'm so pleased with what we've made, and I really want the prize for this challenge. So those 30 minutes, I need it.
Hey, hello, judges. Fancy meeting you here. Have a peek at the small yet stylish looks our miniaturists have crafted. And let the judging begin.
This is so awesome.
I love my job, right? I'm going to start by looking at this one. The display on this is beautiful. The scaling on the hat, perfect. I love the little flip-flops, the little sandals. Oh, look.
It's even more.
Yeah, I like the detail. Someone's got them a bit dirty underneath.
You almost hear seagulls. You can
Yeah.
almost hear the water going, so there's atmosphere happening, right?
Yeah.
And together clearly made one story, so it feels like one person made that, which was the
Yes.
goal. We were asking, it should feel cohesive.
Yeah. The presentation overall on this, absolutely beautiful.
The set of roller skates, that actually rolls. They aren't just wheels that are stuck on the side of a pair of boots. They're actually made to work. I will say this, these are like size 21s. So the scaling it's really off. It's evident that these are far too big, but fantastic work. Great feeling created.
And you know what I'm going to do next? What you all hate, but I love.
Bob is just on standby.
The hat, the scale, nailed it, love it. I can see the story behind this, very clever. This one, delicate, beautiful, sculptured, the fruit, beautiful. Does it fit him? And to show you,
It works.
Wow.
Bob's on vacation, hula, hula, hula.
The skill is amazing, but it's a pineapple. It's too big and it wasn't the centerpiece. I almost wouldn't mention it, but it's the centerpiece. So close to perfection.
For me, the shoes, skill, quality, texture, outstanding work.
We're gonna go into the feathers and the color and the energy of this one. Amazing, so much fun. I'll get this out of the way. Scaling, it's large. Poor Bob, if he tried to go out with this, nobody would see him.
Oh, you better work, Bob. You better work.
It's large, right? The styling is just awesome. Individually, these are both beautiful pieces. The integration of the feathers on both, now bring this together, it's just the perfect touch.
Judges, which sets of hats and shoes stand out to you?
Which team made this pineapple set here? Wow, beautifully crafted, detail on top of detail, amazing.
I'm particularly drawn to the little flip-flops. Who made this one?
Waited here.
All right, okay. Can you tell us about the story of this one?
Yeah, it's just a beach bum. He's having a drink of whatever's in that can, and he just throws his flip-flops off, throws his hat in the sand, and runs off into the water. He's just enjoying life and having a good time.
Well done. Great job.
Thank you.
Now for the moment of truth. Which team made the biggest fashion statement?
It was a tough decision, and hats off to all of you. The winning team is Preston and Briar.
That's awesome.
Congratulations, Preston and Briar. You've each won a 30-minute head start in today's big challenge.
Yes! We're both so happy that I can get such a head start on my room.
Preston and Briar, they're so capable, them two. They don't need 30 minutes. I need 30 minutes.
Okay, miniaturists, let's pivot from personal style to personal space. In today's big challenge, you'll be building the main bedroom, complete with an ensuite bathroom or an area for washing up if your house predates indoor plumbing.
So 2 rooms, no pressure.
Your bedrooms must include a scratch-made bed with storage, soft furnishings, and your washroom must include a sink. It's a tall order, but I know that you can all do it.
We want you to max out your creativity and pull out a strong look. This should be a very intimate space that feels like a private getaway.
Preston and Briar, as the winner of today's mini challenge, you've earned 30 minutes of extra time to complete the big challenge.
Yes.
Giving you a full 10 hours to create the bedroom of your dreams. The rest of you will have 9.5 hours to complete the challenge. And the mini mall will open during the final hour of the competition. But remember, using too many mini mall accessories will count against you in the final judging. Preston, Briar, are you ready for your head start? Make it mini.
Here they go.
I'm feeling really great about the head start.
I love having everyone sit there and watch.
Oh, yeah, you do.
So
Yeah,
they
you
can
do.
see the progress that I'm making ahead of them.
Look at him. Look, stretching. You might need them minutes you've just wasted, Preston.
Right now, I'm working on a short dresser. I'm just trying to get the big furniture pieces out of the way because I feel like those need a little extra dry time. The style of my home is an atomic-era 1960s style house after a nuclear explosion. So the design for my main bedroom is going to be keeping in the same era with the rest of my house. It features a circular bed with storage, a frosted glass divider wall between the shower and the room, and a handmade wooden dresser with brass poles. The moment in time that this bedroom captures is right after the family hears the emergency alert on the television in the family room. It's really just frozen in that time.
Hello, Preston.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
How does it feel working in front of a watching audience?
I mean, I don't really notice them, to be honest with you. I'm sure the nerves will kick in later.
Go, Briar.
That's all right, I'm on Team Briar, too. Go, Briar! Go, Briar!
I'm starting off with the finishes in my room, so I'm gonna start off with the painting and the flooring and get ahead on that so then I can get right into my bed. The main bedroom and ensuite that I'm building will feature a white brick wall, a wood headboard with storage, ductwork throughout the space, and a modern glass partition for the shower, but still hold true to the warehouse feeling of my home. I want a sophisticated bed, and it's required to have storage elements. I don't particularly love the style of storage beds, so I am making a storage headboard. But it's a bit complicated. I need to take my time to make sure I get it really square and nice. Thank God for the extra time.
Oh, it's hard to wait. It's hard to watch and see how much progress they're already making in this short time.
I'm terrified. You're all staring at me like we have something to say. And I've been hearing you chirping.
It's just going so slow.
Well, guess what? Your time starts now!
I'm just looking at it as if we're all just starting now.
We've just got to work faster than we thought we was going to have to work, haven't we?
We've asked our miniaturists to make the ultimate main bedroom. It should be an explosion of their personality
Yes.
as well as their skill and craftsmanship.
And let's not forget, they're doing an ensuite. It's 2 different skill sets being included into one space.
I'd love to see their bed with gorgeous storage. Now, whether they make a wooden bed, a brass bed, don't know how they're going to do this, but I'm looking forward to it.
I am working on my bed, which is one of the main criteria. It's been made from brass, and once it's all glued together, I'll be spray painting it black, so it looks like a black metal bed. The main bedroom I'm building will have a cast iron bed with a very small storage drawer, Edwardian crown molding and baseboards. My ensuite will have a built-in bathtub and a console sink. So the design of my bed is actually based on a vintage Edwardian bed. I really want that to be a big feature when the judges look inside. Just hoping to make it feel lived in, cozy, you know, something that shows the young couple are having a bit of fun. The moment in time I'm trying to create are the parents in the house have enjoyed their glass of wine, got a little bit intimate. The next day, they've woken up with a terrible hangover. Draw from personal inspiration. That is exactly what I'm doing.
2 hours down, everybody.
Already?
A bedroom is a sanctuary. It's away from everywhere else in the house. It can be your private space. So you can put your own little teddy bears in there, your favorite family photographs in there. So this room is your chance to really show who you are.
Right, this is our insight into the personality of the person that lives into the room more than anywhere else.
As much as I want to keep on surprising the judges, I still want to be true to myself and my style. And this room is going to have a lot of story and lots of details. This house is all about me. My main bedroom, it's going to have bamboo bed with a storage underneath, and it's going to have lots of muddy clothes in the suitcase. I'm also including some travel photography, which I'm very, very proud of. I went to New Zealand on my own when I was 15, and I studied art and photography. And every summer holidays, I will come back to Japan. I'm unpacking my suitcase, and everything is extra muddy because I just did a big trek. So that is my story, and that's who I am.
This room is going to be a little bit funky. Definitely a 70s vibe. I think my room will speak to who I am, just based again on the story being it's my family home, references to my family. I'm trying to bring all of that together. My room, it's going to have a queen-sized mahogany wood-carved bed, keeping with my story. It's my parents' bedroom furniture. My ensuite will include a sliding door to reveal a clawfoot tub, and I'm using my own artwork throughout. I am putting a lot of the memories I have into my room, into my home, and I've got a little tiny letter here to my mom I'm hoping to place somewhere strategically. My mom was an artist, and I think she would love my room.
I'm in my happy place.
I definitely have a lot of confidence going into this challenge from winning the family room challenge. I knew I was taking a risk coming in with my sci-fi and dystopian style and not sure or certain if it would even be liked, so here I am. The main bedroom that I'm building is going to have a revolutionary and futuristic feel. It is going to have a raised bed with storage below. It will also have a smart toilet, a water tank, and exposed piping. I need you to vent. I need you to vent. My bed is really big. I'm not entirely certain about how that may look to the judges. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of freestyling it. I am going through a few hiccups, something that may not be aesthetically pleasing. I feel that I need to go back and redo that part again, but there's only so much of that time. It just got so hot in here. The one thing I'm most worried about this challenge is the design of my bed. I hope this doesn't get me sent home. Okay. Whew. I need you to vent. I need you My bed is really big. I'm not entirely certain about how that may look.
Well, you know I fell in love with your last room, so can you tell us what you've got planned for this one?
So for this one, I wanted to stay cohesive with the family room, and so I brought the vent system back up here.
The bed is really high. Why did you decide to go up?
My intention was to bring the bed as high as possible to the skylight.
Do you ever think, once you've got it in, does it work, and can I be a bit more flexible?
Right now, I'm just kind of freestyling through my vision and hoping that, like, it just executes and on time.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Good luck.
Miniaturists, you are at the halfway point.
There's just never enough time.
We're halfway through. My bed is done. I'm partway through my vanity. I feel like I'm starting to pick up steam.
I don't know why I'm relaxed today. Got my favourite paintbrush, so watch out, everyone. I feel like I'm floating in the middle in this competition, but we can definitely do better. My main bedroom's going to be a more feminine take on Rennie Mackintosh. For my time period, my house hasn't got plumbing. It will have a jam pot for the sink. The bedroom's going to include a carved end piece on the bed, some of my embroidery, and I want to flood the room with my watercolours. So it's going to add a little bit of colour, and I want to add something that no one else is adding. I'm hoping the judges are going to see the skills that I've brought to the room, the carving and the paintings. I've got to raise my game, or I'm going to be the next going home.
I think I was just born a really positive and optimistic person. And, you know, over the years, I've been called unrealistic, a daydreamer, but I think that that's okay. It's just sort of who I am. I think my house reflects my personality because it looks romantic and magical. I think on any given day, there's always millions of wonderful things happening. So the main bedroom is going to have this ornate bed, a time-worn vanity, and a hand-sculpted sink. For the storage, I'm going to go with the drawers that tuck underneath the bed. This is exactly the vision I had for this bed coming into the challenge. I'm really pleased with how it's turning out. Hello.
Hello, hello. The footprint of your bedroom is very small. I'm trying to envision the location of your ensuite.
This is going to be a shower stall here, and then the toilet will be here.
So it's not the most private of places?
No, it isn't.
Going to be a clever trick to pull off everything in there, and I see where you're going, so I'm gonna wish you luck with that.
Thanks. I wasn't terribly concerned about partitions. Now I'm rethinking that. So maybe just a little half dainty privacy wall would work.
I have never made a bed or bedding before, so I'm making a circle bed. I kind of wanted to step outside of my comfort zone and do something a little bit different. The storage drawer is what's a little bit tricky because the drawer also has to follow that same curvature of the bed, so I have to cut it out and keep the integrity of that shape. And you've got to remember one of the key features of my build is that it's been sitting for 60 years untouched in the exact state that it was evacuated. I want to convey to the judges that I definitely belong here, like I've proven myself.
You have 2 hours left.
Just really want to do a good job today and complete my room as I imagine it to look. It's going to be difficult. You see my sliding door situation? I don't know where I got this sliding door idea, but I spend so much time making it work. I feel like my time management has once again blown out the window. Anxiety, pressure, clock ticking. Oh, come on.
Hello,
Thank you,
we've come to see what you're up to.
Oh, welcome to my my beautiful chaos, right?
You do have an awful lot going on with the bed and the curtains and the door.
Yes.
Tighten on that polish and
Yes,
finish.
yes.
We want it sharp.
And sharp, definitely. Emma has reminded me, finish and polish is so important. I need to keep my head down and focus. I'm scared. I'm not feeling great about the time. Always wish you had more time. Having faith it's gonna turn out cool. I'm feeling cautiously optimistic.
Judges, let's talk about what's going on in the workshop today. How are those bedrooms looking?
Do you know who's really up in their game? Deborah. I can see so much character in there. I can see Deborah in there. She's starting to shine.
Preston selected a very complicated bed to build, round. He's doing all of his little tricks after he's hit all the important points.
And who's having a hard time?
Micheline. It looks unfinished and very, very rough. So I hope she has time to tighten it up.
Michelle, she doesn't have the square footage, and the solution she's coming up with to place her bathroom elements, I'm not sure if it's gonna work.
Tracy, what a surprise. She won last week's challenge. This time, she's got this huge bed in there. So I would like to see something else in there for me to look at. I don't want to just see a bed.
These are my little pillars. I might embroider a little flower because I want to show Emma my embroidery skills. I've always sewn. My mum was a machinist. She used to make all my clothes, and so I've got the passion from sewing from her. I love miniature embroidery. I do lots of needlework for my house. I make all the carpets, all the curtains, all the bedding. I love doing that.
It's almost time for the mini mall.
Artists, only 1 hour left, which means the mini mall is now open.
Woo-hoo. Don't steal all the toilets. Toilet.
Everyone is running, and I think we all need toilets.
Everyone was going for toilets, and I would love to make it look a little prettier. I like to use my acrylic paints.
I've slightly modified my plans for toilet privacy with a half wall, even though it's just me. Well, I'm happy to poop there. No one else is in the house except for me.
Final 15 minutes.
This is my water heater. It's made from an empty gum case, old creamer cups, a water bottle cap, and then I just kind of put it together, and then 2 bendy straws. You can make art with anything.
I'm working on my bathroom sink. The sink is made out of a peanut butter cup. So I ate all the peanut butter, washed it out, and now have painted it white.
I'm using a recycled container for feta cheese as a base for my bath, giving another life for plastic rubbish.
10 minutes left, final 10 minutes.
Oh.
Hurry. Who needs extra 30 minutes?
I think the room looks really beautiful. I just hope to get some more elements in there to pull it together.
I've got a frosted glass wall here that's going to be the shower, so it brings in a little bit of a sexy element to it. Just because they had to evacuate, that doesn't mean they weren't cool beforehand. What I've done is I've shaved some soft pastel. I'm going in and just adding that same type of dust with this fan brush. Because it's been sitting so long, the bed's a little bit dirty. And to be honest with you, the little teddy bear in the corner breaks my heart.
5 minutes left, everybody.
All right, wish me luck. I'm pretty anxious about completing this room. I can't fathom completing all that I need to accomplish. I'm giving it my best.
It's a futuristic toilet. Yeah.
I feel pretty positive. It is a tight fit, but I've managed to get everything in there, and it still kind of looks cute.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. That's lights out on the bedroom, my friends. Give yourselves a round of applause.
There are 1,000 things going through my mind, things I haven't completed, wish I had done better.
Oh, that's lovely.
This is amazing.
Wow! This is a Deborah room.
So beautiful. I love the green.
This challenge has been amazing. I've loved it, actually. So pleased with it. Watch out, everyone. Deborah's in the game.
Wow, I feel like this is such a cozy and serene scene.
You had 30 minutes of extra time. How did you use it?
I tried to get a head start on my finishings and making sure that I incorporated a lot of ductwork.
The upholstery work is beautiful, and you have thought outside the box with your storage. You have put it in the headboard. Very clever.
One of the amazing features of this type of architecture when you take these old warehouses and turn them to homes are their windows. A window in that shower is so hard to pull off.
Maybe the neighbors across the street like it, though. You never know.
So how? Do you do tinted? You get where I'm going with that.
frosting.
I can see the sink, which was the handmade element. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's what we're looking for. Briar, you can do perfect.
Thank you.
Deborah, this is an absolutely beautiful room.
Thank you. The ensuite, I've put in the triangle bit of the house, and I wanted to make the bedroom a bit more feminine, a nice calm space. I can see me in this room.
I have to talk about that painting on the wall. That's something you did by hand?
Yes.
Oh, wow, breathtaking.
There's lots of things I love about this room. Your bed carving is to die for. I noticed the hand embroidery. It's beautiful, exquisite.
Thank you. I just wanted you to notice that.
Notice it. It's glaringly beautiful. It's exquisite work.
Thank you.
Hi, Michelle. I'm excited to be back in the French countryside.
Wow, what an impressive bed. And it looks exquisite. It fits the style of your house exactly.
So you had a great challenge ahead of you with regards to your footprint and pulling off all these elements. But I want to challenge your decision of making this ensuite the first thing we see.
Yes.
You're introducing us to a toilet and a shower when I want to see the bed.
Yeah.
Talking of the shower,
Oh,
I was trying
poor
to.
Bob.
you can see the tiny problem that I've got with the shower. You were brave to fit so much in, but it could have been done in a different way to highlight the bed.
Thank you.
Gabby, I have to say it's one of the nicest beds I have seen ever. It's an exquisite bed. And the fact that you made it from brass and then you sprayed it so it looks like a typical cast iron bed is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
And you made the sink yourself? Yeah. Fantastic.
When you have a space that's this big, now you have to fill out things. So the urge would be to just drop random things around the place, and that can work against you. For example, this one is just really bothering me, this plant, because it's too small. It wouldn't be on the ground like that. It'd be on a stand. It feels like it's just dropped there.
Yeah.
Put everything down for a purpose.
I would have liked to have seen a chair in there. You do need a chair just to throw that saucy underwear on rather than the floor. So much going on, Micheline.
I like to call it like organized, disorganized.
It's a little rough around the edges for me. The picture framing, the painting, it's lacking that polish that I'm looking for. It's lacking the scale I'm looking for. Bring up my friend.
Yes, please.
Everybody loves.
I know.
He doesn't actually fit through the door.
Intentionality is everything. Perfect example is the glue. This shouldn't be a perfectly square and pristine piece of furniture, but it shouldn't have glue all over it either, right? One of the criteria was storage bed. Explain to me, I don't see a storage bed here.
The storage idea, which was a thing in my childhood to just put things under the bed, but I did create some storage for my underbed.
Okay.
I really felt I wasn't going to complete anything that you would even be able to enjoy. So I appreciate your comments.
Tell us what you've done with your main bedroom and your ensuites.
So I made a bamboo bed with storage underneath, and I'm unpacking my suitcase from a long trip.
Oh, Hannah, your character, you can really see it. I can really feel it. And the footprints, you mucky pup.
The lamp that's on the book, that's on the chair. It's just there's a casualness that's happening to it. It's nothing perfect about it, but yet it in itself feels incredibly inviting, and you pulled off the storage bed. Beautifully done.
Thank you. It's so organic, your house. You know, it really feels like you love nature. It just needs lots of little animals running about.
Thank you.
Tracy, thanks for having us back to the future. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Love it. Love the concept. Love where you're going. Love the design of that sink, but what exactly is that in the shower?
So it's actually a water tank.
Okay.
I'm not sure I'm feeling that kind of warmth and comfort that I really want to feel in the bedroom. The only thing in the bedroom is the bed. I wish I could see more of your skills in there, more of your work.
Because of the height of everything, the focal point is really the side and the step and this facade. We've almost struggled to see all the nice soft linen and the bedding and all this stuff. Let those shine more.
Okay.
I've created an audio file, what went on in this room that night.
Making the hairs on my arms stay up. This is really making this an artist piece.
Thank you very much.
The mood of this place is awesome. The pattern on the wall is really on point when it comes to the era. I want to talk to you about the bed. You totally nailed it. It feels like it really should be in this space design-wise. One of the requirements was the storage element.
Right.
In a round bed, oh my gosh, that's even more complicated. So I love the way that you pulled this off with this round drawer that's part of it.
The story is absolutely perfect. The scaling in the bedroom, nailed it. Gorgeous work.
I appreciate it.
Judges, this bedroom build with an ensuite was a really big challenge. Did anyone stand out to you?
Deborah, the multi-skilled, the talents that she has from embroidery to hand painting to carving, they're very different skills.
Michael, who stood out for you?
Preston's room actually gave me shivers. I love the story that's coming out through the design work. The elements are all kind of alive. There's a moment in time that he's capturing. It affected me, and that is incredible. I didn't expect that.
Hannah's work, it's unique. You feel yourself completely involved in her story. And I look for the details, I look for the finish, and I look for the quality, and it's all there.
And who really struggled?
This hurts me, Micheline. From her furniture scaling, sizing, to the finishing, everything needs polish.
I love Michelle's bed, but the layout of her room didn't complement it, and therefore her layout is really poor. This beautiful bed couldn't shine.
So, not to call you out, but it didn't seem like you guys responded very well to Tracy's room. What's the tea?
She has this bed, it was great, but I didn't like the height. I found it almost imposing, oppressive even, so I couldn't fall for this room.
I am a little worried about this elimination. There's this anticipation that, oh, it's gonna be my name.
At this point, my heart is beating so fast.
I'm nervous, I'm sweating, but I'm hoping for the opportunity to continue to improve.
Miniaturists, in today's big challenge, we asked you to create a main bedroom with an ensuite. And you delivered. Your little rooms had big personality. But one of you slammed the door on the competition. Today's big winner is Preston.
This is my first big challenge win, and I'm super excited. I also won the mini challenge, which naturally means I am a really strong competitor.
Well done, you.
Thank you.
I'm sad to say, one talented miniaturist will have to leave us today. The artist who will be going home is Micheline.
I've had such a wonderful experience reliving some childhood memories and putting my art out there for the memory of my mom. No crying, come on. I'm super, super sad because I'll miss everyone, but I feel like I've been embraced by the miniature community.
Love you.
I took on a lot and I've done a lot. I've accomplished so much, so there are more good things to come for me.
In a competition where the best things come in small packages, make it mini! 10 miniaturists from across Canada and the world.
Watch out, everyone.
Go to epic lengths to craft the miniature houses of their dreams.
Wow!
One pocket-sized room at a time.
Abracadabra. This is like way out of my comfort zone.
Their tiny talents better be larger than life, because if they make it through elimination, they'll keep their mini dreams alive. Now, only 7 remain to fight for the title. I'm Abba Mukwando, and this is Best in Miniature.
Hey.
I'm super excited. Now that I've won my first big challenge and the mini challenge, I've proven myself, and also now I've got 2 wins under my belt, just like Hannah, so we're neck and neck.
Everyone here is so talented. I am definitely intimidated by Tracy's attention to details. Her work is impeccable.
My biggest competition here, I would say, is Briar and Preston. They know how to execute their vision, and this is what I'm going up against, and it's tough.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the workshop.
You've been steadily building up your houses with 2 rooms completed so far. How do you think it's going?
Yeah,
Great.
good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Great.
We've already seen how creative and talented you all are. So from here on in, we're gonna get really finicky about your tiny pieces.
Before we jump back into your houses, let's get you warmed up with a challenge that might give you a little food for thought. Ooh. This is my desert island dish. If I ever found myself shipwrecked on an island and could only eat 1 dish for the rest of my life, ribs and fries would absolutely be it. It's the only thing my brother ever learned how to make, and it's the thing I ate the most because I hate to cook. For today's mini challenge, you'll be making your own desert island dishes in miniature form.
Nice.
And the winning miniaturist will earn another mini pass. The pass will keep you safe from elimination in the big challenge, and it's the last one being offered in the competition, so make sure your dish is 5 stars.
Mini pass is my favorite thing. I remember how great it was to have it when I won the first one. If I can get another one, I'm going for it.
We'll be judging you on all the usual criteria, but for this challenge, we want you to focus on realism.
Judges, as always, you won't know who cooked up what, so it's time for you to skedaddle.
Good luck.
Bye.
You have 75 minutes to miniaturize your favorite meals. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes. Make it mini.
I really want to win this mini pass. I haven't won any of the challenges so far. I'm going to give it my best.
It goes without saying that I'm looking for scale, but I'm also looking for realism and the yummy factor. Miniature food is just a huge trend right now. Artists use tools like sewing needles and toothpicks to mold and shape their tiny pieces and take great care in the finishing touches to really make them come to life. That's what I'm looking for here.
I'm crumpling up some really stiff tin foil, and I use it for texturing because that's one of the things that is important in making realistic food, is the texture, the color, translucency, all of those things kind of lean into making it as real looking as possible. Polymer clay is vital in making miniature food. I find it's a really easy medium to work with. It stays malleable until you cure it, which is like baking it in an oven to a certain temperature to harden it. I am making cheeseburger, French fries, and chocolate cake. Those are my absolute go-to favorites. I ate cheeseburgers like crazy when I was pregnant with my son. Chocolate has just always been my thing, and fries, well, you know, they're fries. Who doesn't love fries? Very hungry. My stomach is literally growling.
We just got to get these little cucumbers. Coming in today, I feel like I'm floating in the middle. I don't want to float in the middle. I want to be up near the top end. My desert island dish is a cream tea, which is really very, very British. You've got your sandwiches and nice iced cakes and buns and lovely pot of English tea.
Deborah!
Hello.
I've come over for some tea.
Yeah. Have you ever had an English cream tea?
I haven't.
Whenever I go out with my girls, we always have a cream tea.
I love that you go out with your girls.
Of course you go out with my
Yes, you have
girls.
to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make rice. I'm using this screen, so when you push it through, it'll give you little pieces of rice. My desert island dish is longanisa. It's a Filipino traditional dish that I absolutely love and that has been passed on for generations through my family. The first batch of rice I made, I realized it was just too white, so I added a little bit of brown to it because I'm trying to make like a garlic fried rice.
I'm really not picky when it comes to pizza. I try to cut back a little bit on how much pizza I eat. I am a pizza fanatic. I could eat pizza for breakfast, lunch, dinner, cold, hot. I could eat any kind of pizza all day, every day. I'm trying to make green peppers. You're supposed to dry it and bake it so that it hardens, but I'm skipping that step because we don't have a whole lot of time. One of my favorite pizzas from back home in Louisville, Kentucky is a Mama Bear Nose. It's a huge pizza, piled high with toppings, and I want to recreate this just for a little taste at home while I'm here. Going into this challenge with a mini challenge win and a big challenge win. I hate to sound greedy, but I also want another mini challenge win.
Love, love, love ramen.
What are you working on?
So I'm making ramen bowl.
I love ramen.
I'm going to present it in a bit of a different way.
Great.
It's going to be in action.
In action. Whoa, I'm really excited for this.
Ramen noodles will have a few different toppings. Nitamago, which is a marinated egg, chashu pork, which is a pork belly, spring onions, and seaweed. So it's not really a simple dish. It's gonna make me hungry for sure.
1 hour left, miniaturists. You have 1 hour left.
All right. So I'm just making more mini fries. Who knew it takes so long when it's so tiny? It's very tedious, cutting tiny little strips and then cutting those strips into even smaller strips. France has amazing steak and frites, and every time I go over there, it's one of my favorite dishes to have. I was actually born in Paris. My parents are from Sri Lanka. They moved to France as refugees because of the Civil War. So I was born there, lived there for a year before moving to London in the UK. And now I live in Vancouver. Polymer clay can get quite sticky as well, which makes it difficult to work with because it just wants to stick to everything. This feels like it's taking forever.
I love burger and fries, and also it kind of reminds me of whenever I go on road trips, like going to diners. A couple of years ago, I just wanted to go travel and do different things, so I bought an old van and I fixed it up, and I drove west across Canada, going on road trips with friends. So I'm making a flat top burger with fries, and I'm gonna display it on a crinkled up wrapper. Michelle is making a burger as well. I tried to tell her telepathically to switch, but she's sticking with the burger.
The thing that I focus on when I'm making miniature food is the finish. Bread wouldn't have a sheen or a shine on it. The burger patty and the lettuce, they're moist or oily, so you want a gloss finish to it. That adds to the realism.
I don't mean to stir the pot, but only 30 minutes remaining.
Painting under pressure, though. A spell.
Bake at 130 degrees. Do you think I can bake it on this?
Just watch it. If it starts smoking, you know that you can't. I'm mixing acrylic paint with glue. I hope I've got some pizza cheese. Every good pizza has to have that cheese that goes from the slice to the pie, and I really want to try and replicate that. I really have no idea what I'm doing, but I make it look like I do.
Now I just have to place it on my lovely banana leaf. Oh no, I can't get my banana leaf. Shoot, I don't know what happened here. There's no way that I'm able to use this, and now I have to start all over again.
The heat is on. We're in the final 15 minutes of the mini challenge.
The most pleasing moment of ramen is when you pull the noodle out of the soup. I want to take it up to another level. I'm going to elevate the chopsticks and create the effect of lifting the noodles up from the bowl. Basically, the chopsticks are pulling the noodles up. That is looking so good. The secret is I am putting a wire to lift up the chopsticks, and I am wrapping the noodles around the wire so it hides it. It's definitely triggering me to go and have ramen after this.
Just peppered my steak.
Looks good enough to eat, man.
Another couple minutes.
Do you need to talk to the manager? I'm the manager.
The manager? What is happening with my food? Where's dinner?
I'll give you a complimentary dessert.
You have 1 minute left, mini makers. 1 minute.
Make it stand up straight.
Give up.
I really want to do well, but I'm having trouble today.
Now to try and make it look all pretty.
I want to make diced tomatoes. I think I could do it, just a few. As long as I have a banana leaf, because it ties in with the story.
All right, miniaturists, we've come to the end.
Oh my gosh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please bring your mini meals up to the buffet.
Hannah, look at your noodles.
Oh, for that show off.
With them up in the air. I love it.
Oh my God, the inside of the steak looks so good, Gabby.
I love how my steak is looking. I'm really happy that I actually made that in the time we had.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Welcome back, judges.
I love this.
Wow.
I can almost smell it. Breakfast is my favorite food, so I will take this good old-fashioned sausages and eggs. The sausages are really convincing, and the eggs yolk is running out, but I'm not really sure what the mound in the middle is. I can't recognize this, which is disappointing to me. And the presentation of this, green, paper, I'm curious about that too. I don't recognize breakfast being served like this.
The pizza. I love the way that someone has put the oozing of the cheese as it's being lifted. It's cleverly done, but the coloration of the dough, it's brown rather than a yellow. It doesn't feel real to me.
This steak and fries. The steak is cooked medium well.
That's a medium, honey.
The fries are really nicely done. Scaling feels comfortable. A little charring on the edge, just the way I like it. Masterfully done.
This bowl of noodles, wow.
Yeah.
Scale, realism, texture, nailed it. It has every element that I am looking for. Spring onions in 1/12 scale. It's beautiful. Afternoon tea. The stand that it's on, beautifully made, but it looks like maybe it sat outside on a table on a hot summer's day and the sandwiches have gone, yeah. It's a little hot for me. I would have liked to see more of a bread texture. That's what's lacking for me, a little bit of realism there.
So the good old-fashioned burger wars. This one is a little closer to my heart because we have the whole wheat bun. Oh my gosh. It's so realistic looking, it's incredible. The thinness of those fries, the dessert on the side, beautifully done with the icing. This is execution at its best, so fantastic.
This burger, you rush out, you get a takeaway, and you're too hungry to eat it. You sit there, unwrap it in your car, and you just stuff it. You know, we've all done that. Even you've done that, Mr. Healthy. I like the presentation of this burger. It's got beautiful coloration. The only thing I would say is it feels a little bit plasticky. So, Battle of the Burger Wars, I think you might have the edge on me on that one.
Judges, which desert island dishes have you coming back for seconds?
Who made this one? Gabby, I love the depth of the color, attention to detail in the execution of the steak. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Who made this bowl of noodles? Hannah. The movement is beautiful, as if someone's holding it and lifting it up. It's animated. Absolutely love it. Well done.
Thank you.
And who made this burger up front? Michelle.
That was me.
I love the execution. Very, very believable. Very nicely done.
Thank you.
Whose miniature desert island dish takes the cake?
We were really impressed with your dishes, but one rose to the top. Hannah, you're the winner of today's mini challenge.
Congratulations, Hannah. You've won the mini pass and you are safe for the week.
I just love a mini pass. I love the fact that I am going to be safe for the next round, but I hope they're not going to hate me.
Hannah's is a work of art. You could put that on a little stand in an art gallery. I've tried my hardest, but I'm up against a lot of talent.
Miniaturists, your desert island dishes were delicious. And we thought, why stop the meal train there? For your next big challenge, you'll be building the room at the heart of every home, the kitchen.
Oh, nice.
Your kitchens must fit the style and time period of your home and must include a handmade appliance.
We also like you to bring some design interest to your kitchen with a scratch-made pantry that's stocked with food. We're going to be paying special attention to the level of detail you manage to work in.
You have 8 hours to build your kitchens. You'll have access to the mini mall in the final hour, but as you know, you'll score more brownie points with the judges by making your own pieces. You've got a lot on your plates, so let's get right to it.
Yep.
Make it mini.
I spend loads of time in my kitchen. I've got really, really jazzy floor. Yeah, we're gonna have fun today.
Today's big challenge is to build a kitchen. And what I'm hoping to see is that they tackled the functionality of the kitchen first and then put all that great personality that comes along with the kitchen as well.
I don't want to see sparseness. Give me details, textures, layers. I want to see it all in this kitchen. It's my favorite room in the house.
Can't really go all that wrong with the kitchen, can we? Or can we?
Okay. This is probably one of the most difficult challenges. A kitchen, everything has to be precise. You can't hide errors. This is gonna be a long 8 hours. My house is a former bread factory, and I want to show that in my kitchen. I want to have exposed brick wall, and then the cabinetry is going to be a mix of painted black and then also stained, and make a cool light feature. In my stove, I'll do stainless steel so it's nice and modern. If I had the money, I would have a personal chef, and if I never had to cook a meal for the rest of my life, oh, I'd be so happy.
One of the first things I made when I got into miniatures was dollhouse kitchens for my small business. So I have actually made a kitchen before. My scene is going to be a baking scene, just something that I love to do with my kids at home. So I have 2 kids, Max, who's 6, and Millie, who is 4. Love them, adore them, and they've made me the person I am. It's really bittersweet being here. You know, the fact that I haven't seen my kids for a long time. I miss home. But, you know, you just kind of carry on and do your best. The kitchen I'm building is a galley kitchen in my Edwardian house. It's gonna have shaker-style cabinets, a French range stove, and a built-in pantry. No crown molding and no mitering in this room. That's one of the rooms that I can get away with not having to do any of that. Thank God.
The design I have in mind for the kitchen is very much in keeping with the design of the rest of the house, a little bit of the shabby chic design, but it also has all modern day appliances. Having made it into the top 3 of the mini challenge, going into this next big challenge, I'm feeling a whole lot more confident. My kitchen's going to have walnut hardwood flooring, an island in the center. I'm also going to make a French stove and a time-worn vintage pantry that's stocked with jars of preserved fruits and vegetables. The whole house is very small and petite and compact because it is kind of a little cottage, so the kitchen will be small as well. My kitchen's going to be on the main floor, and there's going to be a partial dividing wall that's sort of like an archway that will form a separation between the kitchen and the dining room. It will take up half of the space on the main floor, so there'll be enough room for all of the elements that I want to include in there.
I definitely carry my mom's gene. She's always doing something for people around her. So I kind of want to show her personality in this kitchen. My kitchen's based on my childhood memory with my mom. It's got Japanese accents, exposed metal shelving unit for my pantry. One of the criteria is my sink, and it's going to be made out of a peanut butter plastic rubbish. There'll also be a pot, and inside there is Japanese curry that is getting served. My mom and I, we are really, really close. I miss her so much. I haven't seen her in a few years. So this kitchen is for her.
Not supposed to use scissors like this.
I've got a lot of work ahead of me. I'm really just focused on getting off to a really good start so that I feel like I'm in a comfortable place. Honestly, the kitchen isn't a very exciting room of the house for me, so I've got to battle some inner psychological problems that I'm having really getting excited and pumped about this room. There's not going to be any electrical elements. I just want to focus on the actual components of the kitchen, so the cabinetry and stuff like that. The kitchen that I'm making is an abandoned 1960s atomic-era kitchen. It's going to have parquet floors, a handmade refrigerator with light and rotten food, and a handmade pantry with assorted canned goods and food. I have to stay strong to my concept, and my concept is that these people evacuated and grabbed necessary items, so I can't have a pantry full of non-perishable foods because they would have taken a lot of that.
It's not a modern kitchen, although the people living it are in the present. They've come into this house, taken over quite a run-down kitchen, so it's not going to have all the mod cons that a normal kitchen would have, but hopefully a nice feel about it. I'm not happy with how I did in the mini challenge. With the competition now going forward, I've got to raise my game big time, or I'm going to be the next going home. The style of my kitchen is old-fashioned English kitchen with a 1940s style cooker, a butler sink with a rusty bucket and an icebox fridge. The other rooms are a bit more subtle. This one I want to be a bit more punchy by doing different colours. But I still want the whole feel of the house to be keeping with each other. Fingers crossed. I shall work as hard as I can.
I'm a little worried as to how my kitchen is going to turn out. I'm hoping that when the judges see this, they'll feel as if they've stepped into the future. The style of my kitchen is a futuristic family kitchen with blue neon lighting, fridge with a water dispenser, and a pantry with glass sliding doors. The pizza will tell the story. This mama didn't have time to make dinner, which is usually something that happens in my real household.
Peekaboo.
Hi.
Wow. What are you building there?
This is my backsplash with the ventilation system, a little microwave.
Oh, so you're building your whole kitchen outside, then putting it in?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna put it in there after.
The fridge has an interesting design. Looks like it's a 3-door thing. Is this something that you're creating?
Yes, I'm making everything from scratch. Hopefully I'll have enough time to install a water dispenser.
The kitchen is the heart of the home. Go for the pizza boxes, go for the comfort, go for that family home feel. And I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Me too.
Me too now. That sounded amazing.
6 hours left, miniaturists.
I'm way behind on this challenge. I have a lot to do. The appliances in my kitchen, I'm determined that I'm going to make them all from scratch. But usually, I would make all these things out of wood, and I haven't got time. I've realised that I haven't got a plan. I'm literally going from one item to the next. I'm sort of just making things up as I go, actually. Struggling with ideas. I'm trying my hardest. My madness. I'm way behind on this challenge. Usually, I would make all these things out of wood and spend weeks probably making them. I haven't got weeks, so I've got to develop a way of making these items using cardboard. I've had to use this hot gun to speed myself up. Everybody else is whizzing along, and I couldn't figure out why, because I don't use a hot gun at home, because I've got plenty of time, haven't I? So I've had to adapt. I am learning, yeah, off kids.
A kitchen covers everything. You have to be good at everything. I really want to see a level of detail that's unparalleled from any other room.
The pantry. There's no limit to what can be done in a pantry. This is their opportunity to do something out of the unexpected.
It's a metal pantry shelf, but I'm making the structure with plastic beams, and I'm using burlap as a shelf. I just like this kind of mesh look, and I'm gonna paint that in silver, and hopefully that would give like a metal mesh effect. I have a mini pass, which means I'm not going home, so I'm taking this opportunity to take more risk with my kitchen.
Is that grass on the back wall up there, the green in the kitchen?
It's a green wall,
okay.
But also windows are broken because there will be some ivy coming in. There will be some ants coming in from the outside.
I was like, it was not moss though. You don't have the moss in your kitchen.
There will be moss as well. There will be a lot going on.
Okay, okay.
This is the sink and stove and counter piece for the kitchen. And I am fiddling around with the oven door right now.
The kitchen that I have, like the rest of the house, is pretty small. So there isn't a whole lot of real estate to work with in there. So I'm trying to maximize every space that I can.
Trying to keep the flow and everything in mind.
So where is the wall going to be?
You took the words out of my mouth.
The wall is going to be exactly in the middle of the room.
Between the two doors opening.
Straight through the middle of the doors?
Right in the middle, yes.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I feel like it could work.
We will be convinced when we see it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a freezer box, really. My kitchen hasn't got electric. The style of my ice box fridge is just so different to anything in my house. This would be like 2 compartments, so the fridge bit in the bottom, and then they'd load ice into the top.
I'm trying to create a border around my counter, small enough to hide the lighting that's gonna go underneath the counter. It won't be Christmas lights, but I'm gonna try and get like some neon lights in there. I'm hoping that you'll feel as if you're walking into a spaceship. You've got all the futuristic lighting, the blue and the light greens, I hope.
Miniaturists, you're halfway through today's big challenge. You have 4 hours left.
Every single thing you're doing, you have to measure, and there's so much cutting, and I'm getting sick of it.
One of your critiques has been that, you know, we want to see more life in your rooms and kind of get a feel for the story there. So what's going to happen in your kitchen?
Well, depending how fast I work will depend how elaborate the story is.
Okay, yeah.
But the artist and designer couple, they're kind of getting ready for their dinner party. So
Yes.
they're making a charcuterie board. For my pantry, I'm making some loaves of bread because it's a bread factory. But this big challenge, I am worried about. It's a difficult one.
Okay,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I need to make my story, and I'm feeling stressed.
Right now I'm working on my refrigerator. The vintage look that I'm going for requires rounded edges versus square edges. It's a 1960s style steel refrigerator. I think they're super iconic. I have to use wood that's squared, but I have to round it in a way that looks like sheet metal.
See all the sawdust around here, so you're doing a lot of cutting.
I was, yeah.
How's the progress?
I feel like it's never enough time. Even if you doubled it, I'd still want more.
Are you worried that it's going to be like an empty space in the middle?
I don't want to fill it full of stuff. Everybody likes a spacious kitchen with room to move around.
Be aware that a dance floor in the middle of the kitchen might be distracting, but I love the fact that you're making everything. The wood's cutting, it looks really neat.
Sweet. You can do it, Gabby. I don't know how I'm gonna make all this food that I really would love to make. I haven't even started any mini food, and that's such a big requirement for this challenge. I just have to carry on working and hope that I have time to get all the food that I want in my pantry and also for my scene to be able to tell my story. I am working on making tiny cookies.
So you're making a fully fitted kitchen.
Yep.
You're making the stove.
Yep.
Sink.
Yep.
Pantry.
Yep.
That's
Exactly kind of how I would like my own kitchen.
I like your layout. What are you adding story-wise?
The story is the parents are down in the kitchen and they feel bad because they're hungover and they've...
Oh, it's the next morning, right?
Yeah, so they're spending some quality family time and baking cookies. It's something that I love doing with my kids, and it's important because that's what tells the story.
You're also bringing that atmosphere and love, and that is very important to me, because otherwise that's just a shell, a box, and a model.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Miniaturists, you have 2 hours to get your kitchens completed.
Chickens have red feet? Yeah, chickens have red feet.
The judges are very curious about how I'm going to divide the space. I have to decide where I'm going to be putting my dividing wall. I'm already behind schedule, and I've been avoiding it for like most of the challenge. I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. Feeling stressed. Feeling stressed. I was kind of thinking right in between the doorways because it's not a full wall.
Yeah, I think have it completely open or place it on this side of the door.
That could work, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. You're welcome. The fun part of working with other miniaturists around you is they have insights that you just aren't gonna see. So it's really a blessing. Gonna try.
With our kitchen builds, what are you seeing out there?
Gabby is being very ambitious, doing a huge gallery kitchen, and she's making everything. She's on a great path. I just don't know if she has time.
Tracy, you can't fault the creativity and the skill. It is up there. She is a force to be reckoned with.
Who are you feeling nervous about right now?
Hannah, there's a lot going on in her kitchen with her organic nature. There's things going into a kitchen from the outside, so the outside is coming in. There's a difference between messy kitchen and dirty kitchen. I'm really interested to see where it goes.
What really stands out to me is Michelle. She's jammed this strange wall in between the kitchen she's creating and really destroyed the flow.
Deborah's house, we're starting to lose that Macintosh style as we go along. I didn't see any of it, to be honest.
I'm quite stressed out. It'll be nice to have Hannah's immunity for this challenge, for sure, because it's such a big one.
Miniaturists, you have 1 hour left, which means the mini mall is now open.
I'm running to the mini mall, and if anyone's in my way, I'm pushing them to the side because I need a fridge.
Oh my goodness.
I need my kitchen to look super full. I haven't had time to make everything I need, so I'm going shopping.
Look at you shopping, babe.
I am grabbing goods that are gonna fill my shelf.
I've got the big things out of the way. Now it's just about adding the little details and hope it's enough to tell a story. I don't know if there's going to be enough time to make the pizza, and the pizza is so important because this is part of the story. I'm hoping that the universe is on my side with this one.
I need to get in this light. For lighting in my kitchen, I want to do something really interesting and unique. I'm using a dowel as if it's a pipe, and I'm wrapping chain over it and using little miniature bulbs to hang down as if it's just the raw bulbs. I saw one in a real kitchen and I was like, damn, that looks cool. Don't fall down.
You have 5 minutes left in this challenge, miniaturists. 5 minutes.
5 minutes? I feel like I'm running out of time. That's how I'm feeling.
I love chocolate. I figure it's a really good sign that I want to stick my finger in and lick it.
For my pantry, I'm making loaves of bread that I want to tie into the story of it being a former bread factory. All the little bits and accessories, I'm very worried about getting enough of that.
I wanted to have some sort of remnants of nuclear activity. Every room that I put out there, I always like to have that one little thing that surprises or shocks someone. For this room, that Preston touch is going to be the radioactive material that's covering all of the items in this kitchen. So I've got this really fine glow powder, and I've mixed it with a clear varnish, and then it's activated with this UV light source. And so when I brush that onto the refrigerator and the kitchen cabinets and things, it's gonna have this glowing radioactive look to it. Does that look cool?
Final minute.
I've got a bit of carving in there, and I've got a picture of a chicken. So what else could you want?
I'm relying on the flour to make it look messy. Little footprints on the chair because the little kid has been helping make cookies.
Shelves.
Your time is almost up.
There are more things I wanted to do.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, time's up. Put down your spatulas, that's it.
I did it. Oh, wow. That looks amazing. Oh, thank you.
This is incredible.
Thank you.
Oh my God. I'm a little worried. The competition is so tough. Yeah, pressure is definitely on.
I feel like I'm interrupting breakfast. What's going on here?
We're following on from the bedroom. Parents are hungover. They feel bad because they've given their kid a tablet. And so they're like, okay, we're going to spend the time, you know, doing some baking. And they're baking cookies. It's something that I love doing with my children. It's just great family quality time.
Kudos for taking on such a massive kitchen. This kitchen is huge.
I know.
The scaling of your appliances fit the scaling of the kitchen. I like that detailing you put in the stone on top. There's a lot of meticulous work that's happening here that I really appreciate. Your story is being articulated very clearly without you telling us. That is fantastic. That's taking it to another level.
Thank you.
The story that you evoke that continues through your house, the feeling of emotion, the love that you have, it's all there Oh my God, Gabby, you are a serious contender. The most difficult room to do in the house, nailed it, Gabby.
Yes.
Exquisite work.
Sorry. This is the heart of the home.
Thank you so much. God.
Oh, forgot my hazmat suit again.
Well, you're definitely in trouble.
Yeah. But tell us about what's going on in this kitchen.
This is the second room that they hit for the evacuation. And because it's been sitting for so long, some of the food that was perishable has kind of disintegrated. Also, if you look really closely, there's still a lot of radioactivity in this kitchen, and you can see that as evidenced by the glowing. So you do have to be careful when you're in here because it is still radioactive.
Oh, gosh.
Radioactivity, I've never seen that before. You are very, very creepy.
Thank you so much.
This is a house that's not been touched for a while, and nature's just crept in that. You have got that just right. I love it.
Thank you.
Would have loved to have seen some finishing with some baseboard or skirting board around there, because you have it in other rooms.
The layout for me is still not right. There's a stove sitting in the middle of the room. If that was an island, it would have been convincing. It would have felt comfortable. That just let me down.
Good luck with the cleanup. I mean,
I don't clean up.
Yeah, I mean.
For this room, I wanted it to be modern and contemporary. My homeowners are making a charcuterie board, and the son is snacking on chips, spilled it all on the counter there.
Classic son.
Yes,
Yeah.
messy.
Pedal lights over the backsplash. I love what you did there with the interior design, the style. Beautiful job. But you got this massive brick wall, and there's no range hood there. With that, it would have felt so perfect and complete.
Beautiful colors, beautiful styling, that is your trademark. I really thought that the bakery bread story was going to come out a little bit more, because the house and the character, the elements of that story is almost as important as the design itself. I know you've got it in you, and I'm going to pull it out of you.
If you were to step into a spaceship, this is the kind of kitchen you would find. And whether it's 2050, 2100, 2200s, pizza will forever be immortalized.
The perfect food, yes.
Yes.
Oh, Tracy, your attention to detail on every level from your imagination, it's fantastic. The dystopian fridge, the clear doors, and the pantry. Your skill level is mind-blowing.
Oh, thank you.
Clearly, that fridge is not from the mini mall. I enjoy this because I'm a sci-fi nerd. You got this theme that's really powerful, that's really well-crafted. It's incredible when it comes to you as a designer to keep that flowing through.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
It hasn't got electric, it's just a basic sort of kitchen, and I'm quite pleased that I've at least made everything that was required.
You did a great job of the food, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I quite like my carrots.
Yes, yeah. First of all, you try to do too much.
Right.
There are some scaling issues. The sink, for example, it's high. The knob on the top of the flour, it's big. For the house, I think it has a bit of an identity crisis.
Yeah.
We started off renting Macintosh, and then I feel this is more country cottage. It's not cohesive with the rest of the house. You bit off more than you could chew on this one.
Yeah.
But you can't take away from the absolute neatness that you have. You are one of the best carpenters I've ever met.
Thank you. That means a lot for me. Thank you.
The layout of the kitchen, I don't see a sense of functionality.
No.
It seems like, for me, it's just a lack of planning. And if your plan was clear in the very beginning, then you can just focus on executing,
I totally
right?
agree with you.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
The story in the kitchen carries on from the bedroom where the person living here, she sold her first book deal and she's preparing for a book launch party.
Our conversation about the wall.
I didn't
Great
put it between the
decisions.
doors. It made sense to sort of push it out so that the kitchen wasn't too cramped and there was still room to move around the island.
Every time I look at one of your spaces, I hear music. I hear the soundtrack. You're really good at establishing mood and atmosphere. Keep it up. You're on something.
Okay, good, thank you.
You nailed the French chateau chic kind of feeling. I do love the chocolate cake being prepared, but the crown molding, it doesn't go all the way around. You still have to make things pinpoint neat. Please get that right, nail it, and you've got it.
Thank you.
It's the scene where my mom is cooking Japanese curry prepped vegetables and cooked vegetables, and there are a lot of dirty dishes in the sink.
Oh, Hannah, you are so skilled. The tiny, minute details of food. It is absolutely beautiful, but the mini mall has crept into this one because you are very natural in terms of the textures and fibres that you use that I love so much. The plastic element, I feel, has invaded this kitchen, and I would love to have seen more of Hannah and less of the mini mall in here. And there's a fine line between organic and dirty, and I'm feeling that you maybe pushed that little bit too far for me on this one.
Layout, I'm a little concerned. He can't get to the appliances. He can't open your stove. Bob can't work because Bob can't fit. So you have to be really conscious about the spacing that you're allowing for things to float. Right now it feels crammed.
Thank you for having us, and I'm not even gonna wish you good luck because you have the mini pass. I mean, great job still, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you so
Hannah.
much.
Hannah.
Bye.
We need to talk about this curry. I want to see that.
It's so good. Our miniaturists made kitchens this week. Who really stood out for you two?
Gabby is up there for me. She didn't shy away from attacking the details. She's evoking that emotion, and that's what a doll's house is for me.
The footprint on the chair.
Stop.
For me, it's over the top, amazing. I can extend this story out because of a little detail. That's what it's about. Tracy has this casual way of shocking us. So hard to question any of her decisions because they make sense and they look fantastic and they're cool and so well executed that it's enjoyable. I really want to spend time exploring and playing with her space.
Whose kitchen is in danger of going home?
Michelle is using baseboard or skirting board as crown moulding. It doesn't go all the way around. I don't know why she would use that there. And she's using different mouldings to hide gaps. There's a way of doing shabby chic. The skill level needs to get better.
Deborah's kitchen doesn't feel eclectic and clever. It feels scattered and all over the place, unplanned. She's creating pieces and just hoping they kind of work together. When you're designing a space, it's all about a plan.
I'm worried. I don't want to go home. I want to be here. I want to be here to the end.
I love it. It's definitely what I had in mind. I'm just hopeful that I actually make it through to the next challenge.
Miniaturists, congratulations on completing your kitchen builds. What you did in 8 hours was truly impressive, but one of you really sizzled. Today's big winner is Gabby.
Yes, I can't believe I actually won this challenge. It just gives me even more of a drive to push myself, and I'm pretty darn proud.
Now for the sad news. Unfortunately, one of you will be packing up your kitchens and heading home. The artist who will be leaving us today is Deborah.
I know. It's been amazing. The whole experience, it's just been magical, really. I'm very proud of myself.
Love you all.
I hope I've inspired ladies of my age that we can rock it with the youngsters. I've loved every minute of it. Yeah, I could talk about this for the rest of my life, couldn't I?
In a competition where the best things come in small packages, make it mini! 10 artists from across Canada and the world
Watch out, everyone.
have gone to epic lengths to craft the miniature houses of their dreams.
Wow!
Last time, the miniaturists completed the most detailed room in the house, the kitchen.
This is one of the most difficult challenges. A kitchen, everything has to be precise.
Gabby secured her place in the competition with her first win.
Oh my God, Gabby, you are a serious contender.
Thank you so much.
While Deborah failed to get things cooking. The artist who will be leaving us today is Deborah.
Love you all.
Now, only 6 remain to fight for the title. I'm Abba Mukwando, and this is Best in Miniature.
This competition just keeps getting harder. Like, I honestly didn't think I would be here at this halfway point, but winning a big challenge definitely made me feel like I am good at what I do.
Good morning, my remaining 6 miniaturists. You are officially halfway through the competition and the construction of your mini model homes. Here's a reminder that the winner of Best in Miniature will receive a residency at the International Guild of Miniature Artisans in Castine, Maine, and a cash prize of $10,000.
The title of being Best in Miniature is really the most important aspect of the prize package for me, just because I'm so new to the world of miniatures.
From day one of this competition, you floored us with your talent.
Congratulations. You've delivered wonderful works under pressure and in record time. To get this far is an incredible and amazing achievement, and you've earned the right to celebrate.
Party people, for today's mini challenge, we want you to craft a tiny decoration for a celebration.
These pieces should say something about you, and they could be anything you associate with a special occasion or festivity.
They should have a joyful feeling, and the celebration should be identifiable.
The miniaturist with the best decoration is going to get an advantage in the big challenge. 1 hour help from last season's Best in Miniature champion, Suzette.
Oh my God! Suzette, she's so talented, and I loved what she was creating last season. It would be great to work with her. She might be able to teach me some tricks.
Suzette combined a mastery of storytelling with incredible craftsmanship, and that's what we want to see from you lot. Now we're nearing the end of the competition.
So don't just make it mini, make it count. Michael and Emma, not to be a party pooper, but you can't know who made what, so it's time for you to leave the workshop.
Nail this one.
Good luck, everyone.
You have 75 minutes to complete this challenge. Let's get the party started, shall we?
Yeah.
Make it mini.
The advantage for this mini challenge is so amazing. I would love to win it. I admire Suzette's work so much.
Just to even have help is incredible.
For today's mini challenge, we've asked our miniaturists to make a decoration for a celebration. I'd like to see a perfectly scaled, beautiful, crafted item that I'm hoping it will make me smile.
When I think of celebrations, I immediately think of balloons. I am making some 40 helium balloons. My husband turned 40 this year, so it's just this little Easter egg for him. Me and my husband have been together for 15 years. I met him in an underground indie club in London. The rest is history, really. My husband encouraged me to be here. He's always been really supportive of anything I've wanted to do. I miss my husband. I'm actually making the shape of it with some wire, and then I'm going to be wrapping this cotton around the wire. I am hoping to make them look like they're actually floating, so we'll see how it goes. I haven't done this before.
My hands are really shaky today.
I am working on a Valentine's pinata.
Are you a big fan of Valentine's Day?
Not really, no. It's never been like a big deal for me to celebrate
Okay,
it. Just have my dog,
interesting.
little Izzy. So
Cute.
actually, last Valentine's, I took her to get a pup cup. I'm choosing to make a pinata because I think it's a really fun party decoration. And Valentine's Day, just the colors, I think it's so cute, like the red and white and pink. So I think that's something fun to meld together.
What do you think you're going to put in the piñata?
I think maybe some paper hearts as if they're Valentine's, and maybe some beads as well.
Nice.
So, you know, make a big mess.
Okay, yes, make a big mess.
My plan is to make birthday items. I'd like to make a cone-shaped birthday hat and a slice of cake. Right now, I'm just starting with the basic design of the birthday hat. I think that'll be the easiest piece to make, so I want to get that out of the way. When I was about 15 years old, I ended up moving out on my own. So since I was 15, it's just kind of been me. Because I'm not super comfortable with huge celebrations, and that wasn't a part of growing up for me, the emotion that I'm trying to evoke with my mini challenge is just loneliness. Because I want something that's gonna set me apart. And that's really risky.
Spot right there.
The tricky thing is getting all the glitter on there before the glue dries. It gets everywhere.
You have 1 hour left, miniaturists.
I kind of like the hollowness of this tube, so I'm going to use them as like the joints of my android. Today we are celebrating life, so I'm going to create a little android mascot holding balloons. In the future, every family has a robot mascot. His name is Gimme 5. He goes around and he gives high fives to the family. I'm just grateful for being alive every day. This competition means everything to me. Just to be able to be here and say that we're here is already a blessing. Attitude of gratitude.
I'm moving away from Japanese stuff this challenge. So I am making a celebration for Easter, and I'm making daffodils. Since I moved to the UK, I realized how much British people appreciate celebrating Easter because it means the arrival of spring. My dad is British and my mom is Japanese, and they got married in the UK. Then they moved to Japan. Growing up in Japan, I felt very different to everyone else. Just even like being mixed race, I did struggle a little bit, just trying to fit into community because I just look different, but you know, I love it now. I'm feeling very thankful and grateful for the upbringing that I had. Yay, me.
Hi, Michelle. What are you working on today? I am making a miniature, almost replica of my wedding cake because today is actually my 24th wedding anniversary.
Get out of here.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my God, that's so sweet.
Oh.
I imagine you're missing your partner so much.
Yeah, I miss him. I was in my early 20s when I met my husband, Michel. So it makes it really easy, Michelle and Michel. He's French and he's talented, he's artistic. We just have really creative lives. You know, it's probably the first time in 24 years that my husband and I haven't been together on our anniversary, so it's a little weird, but I think this is a nice way to kind of, you know, mark the occasion.
You have 30 minutes left to complete your pieces.
I spent quite a bit of time getting the scale right on this candle. The next step is adding this little plume of smoke in a way that looks like the candle was freshly burned out. The birthday candle uses 1 strand of cotton to get that effect. Miniaturists are really just illusionists.
Lots of tiny petals. Why did I choose to do this?
5 minutes to go.
Okay. I'm using foil for my helium balloons because real-life helium balloons are made from foil, but it's quite difficult to make sure that both pieces of foil on either side are stuck together as tightly as possible so it looks like a really inflated, you know, balloon that's full of air.
I want the balloons to stand upright like they're helium balloons. What I want and what's actually gonna happen, yeah, those could be 2 different things.
Oh my goodness. In a perfect world, I would test run my piñata, but I don't have that time.
They could pull it and nothing will happen, but hey, it'll look cute still, so.
You have 1 minute left. Final minute.
Oh, I hope this works.
I've decided to hide one of the Easter egg somewhere on the table. I hope the judges will find it.
Time to get messy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up, makers. Put your hands up in the air and wave it like you just don't care.
I'm looking at the balloons I'm making, like they're so cute. I really love it, and I'm really hoping the judges love it.
Hello, Emma and Michael.
Hello.
I hope you're ready to celebrate.
Party time.
I'm going to start off by talking about the balloons. They are so much fun. Realism, texture. It's very hard to use this material to make it look small in scale.
The execution is amazing. the slice of cake with the party hat. My first impression, it's very cute. My second impression is it's like, oh, it feels a little lonely. The scale of the table, it feels like the legs are too long, so it's like a really high table. But other than that, the actual elements, the cake and the hat and the plate, that is nailed.
The little daffodils and Easter eggs. Seeing that there's a little hidden Easter egg down there, I think that's an Easter egg hunt. So this says it's a little bit more than a celebration. This says a bit of fun to me. Someone's thought about this a little bit more. So I love this.
It's a little robot. I enjoy this so much. It's so detailed. All the joints and the pulleys, the fuzzy balloons make me start thinking this is something animated about it, a little bit cartoony. I'm not really sure what we're celebrating with this robot. It's not clear, but I love looking at that piece. The cake and the balloon and the presents and the table. What a display. What an ambitious attempt at creating an entire environment. I love the roses on top of the cake. When it comes to the clarity of the story, the celebration, what's happened, it's a 24 on the front. It's really clear that it's an anniversary.
This heart piñata, it looks beautifully made. The atmosphere around it is love. It's like Valentine's. It tells me the celebration, but I really need to see what's inside it. And there's only one way to find out.
I will do the honors. Oh, cool.
I kind of wish that somebody had made a couple of candies and not something that's full of beads.
Judges, which decorations are cause for a celebration?
Who made the Easter display with daffodils? Hannah. It's beautiful. Your work is absolutely exquisite. And we both enjoyed the little Easter egg hunt on the side.
Thank you.
I have to know who made this little robot.
I made that one.
Tracy's fantastic. Although the celebration wasn't clear, and I can appreciate the detail and the skill, I mean, lots of fun.
Who made these balloons?
Me.
Gabby. They look like they're full of air. The fact that you work with this particular type of material, the foil, I really applaud you for doing that. Well done.
Thank you.
Let's give a mini maker one more reason to celebrate.
This wasn't easy. All your decorations are party-worthy pieces. But the miniaturist with the most celebratory spirit is... Gabby.
I am just blown away. I was not expecting to have another win after my big challenge. I'm in shock.
Congratulations, Gabby. You've won 60 minutes of expert help in today's big challenge from Season 1 winner, Suzette.
So cool. Winning 2 challenges back-to-back, it's validating, and I don't feel like so much of an imposter.
Miniaturists, who here likes to throw dinner parties and host guests?
No.
Okay. Now that you've made a decoration, it's time to sit down for the celebration. For today's big challenge, you're building a dining room.
Cool. Your rooms must include a dining table made from scratch and 4 place settings loaded with food.
We really want you to set a scene by decorating your rooms for a celebration. The atmosphere should be so animated that we want to pull up a chair, stay for dessert.
I'm excited and nervous. I've never actually made a proper dining room in a dollhouse before, but I think it'll be fun for storytelling, or attempting storytelling.
You have 8 hours for this build. Gabby, you'll get that extra set of hands when Suzette joins you with 2 hours remaining. And for everyone, the mini mall will open as usual, but using too many pre-made minis will count against you in the final judging. So beware. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Make it mini.
This room is going to be a fun one.
Fun, fun, fun.
Today, our miniaturists are building the dining room. We are halfway through this competition, and it's about growth. So now is the time to push it, and if they don't, they're going to be in danger because we are seeing people rise to the top. So everyone has to join in or get out.
It's going to be sort of like a cheese and wine party with charcuterie board. There'll be a cake. It's going to be for a 35th birthday party. I turn 35 next year, so I was just like, yeah, it's for me. The design of my dining room is very consistent with the Edwardian style of my home. So it's gonna have crown molding, baseboards, and some Seska chairs. It will have an oval dining table, and it will also have a floating wine bottle that's gonna be pouring some wine into a glass. I can't believe I won the mini challenge. I'm trying to figure out how I can utilize Suzette's skills for my dining room. Still a lot to do in terms of making food and making it look like a celebration. Suzette's an amazing sculptor and is quite familiar in working with clay, so she can maybe get started on my food. The table just looks really high.
Right now, I am creating the platform base for where the table and the chairs are going to sit. I'm being ambitious with my chairs. I've never made them before, but they are based off of the Millennium Falcon Navigator seats because it has a nice spaceship feel to it. So I'm still trying to be cohesive with like the futuristic look of my house. The dining room that I'm building is going to be an innovative, advanced, and glossy dining room experience. It is going to have neon pink track lighting, sci-fi navigational chairs, and it will also include a centerpiece that is an ode to life. Prepare for blast off. So I know that I have to create everything to throw this party. Gold plates, gold cups, and balloons, and I'm hoping that there's enough time for me to do this.
Hello, Briar.
Hi.
You're like, you know, really getting into the details and trying your best to make everything look perfect because you're really good at that.
Yes, too good at perfect sometimes, I think.
But how are you going to amp up the room with your story?
Our teenage son, Dawson, has graduated, so we're having a graduation party, so then we're going to have a banner. It's going to be like a big spaghetti dinner feast. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, I'm proud of him.
My dining room is going to have a modern design. It'll have a circular table with a fluted base, upholstered chairs with a curved back detail, and a framed antique newspaper on the wall. An old front page of the newspaper for when the bakery first opened. And that was really important to me. It's not necessarily a celebration, but it helps tell the story of the building. I think it seems like it could be something personal of my miniature homeowners, which is something I've been struggling to convey properly to the judges. So I think they'll be very pleased with this.
2 hours down, makers. You have 6 to go.
I am trying to make a scene in this dining room, which is a Japanese New Year's Eve celebration. What's traditional is that you clean out the whole house, and we do that for the fridge as well. So we have to eat it up before we welcome the New Year's. The dining room in my Japanese cottage is going to have a dining table with 1 bench and 2 chairs. The room will have a big hot pot with lots of vegetables and traditional Japanese New Year's decorations representing good luck. I am cutting some chopsticks. They're going to be the legs of the dining table. My last big challenge, feedback was quite bad, and it broke my heart so much. I care about what I do, and I care about this competition. I feel very competitive. I really want to impress everyone, and I want to get that confidence back.
Up to my neck in trim.
What are you working on?
I'm working on my baseboards at the moment.
Oh, and tell me about what you're celebrating in the dining room.
The man that lives at the house just got a new job at a company called Aerotech Industries. So he's very excited about that, and they're having a little get-together. And
this is after the explosion, or before?
No, this is during the explosion.
This is during the explosion.
So,
that's evil, Preston. You couldn't even let them enjoy the dinner.
No. There's no joy. The dining room that I'm building is a 1960s atomic era design. My dining room is going to feature stained wooden baseboards and crown molding with hand-mitered edges, expandable table with functional drop leaf, and large windows to let in the light, dressed with curtains. The trick that I have up my sleeve for the dining room is going to be a fully functional 8-inch tablet that's going to show the scene of the actual nuclear explosion as it happens and the window blowing out into the dining room. So I created a video that has the scene out the front window, and then disaster strikes. You can see the nuclear bomb and the nuclear blast. I feel good about making this dining room.
I'm most excited about getting the food prepped and setting up the room so it looks like the celebration that I have in mind. I'm setting the scene for a book launch party. I love telling a story because I'm just like a storyteller by nature. My dining room is going to have a vintage upright pianoforte, which is in keeping with the French chateau time period of the house. A wooden table, which will have embellishments on the legs and on the sides that are going to be gilded with gold, and 4 upholstered chairs in baby blue velvet. So I'm using hot glue in the silicone mold to create these little architectural details, which I'm going to add to the table. It just kind of adds a little bit of embellishment, but it also perfectly fits that French country chateau sort of feel. I'm feeling pretty confident right now, but it's early in the day.
Miniaturists, 4 hours left. You're now halfway through your dining room builds.
God, spending way too much time on this. I have never made Seska-style chairs before.
A Seska chair is a cantilever chair with a rattan back, and usually they have a rattan base as well. I'm wanting to recreate that, but put my own spin on it and have a solid seat with a rattan back.
The back of the chairs are gonna go up here. So I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. Hopefully, spending too much time on these chairs aren't gonna be too much of a detriment to me.
It's taking way too much time, and I don't have time to do this for 4 chairs. It's just too many parts.
That's one. I'm stressed. I feel like I'm way behind. That's one. I can't wait for Suzette right now. That would be a huge help.
Although we've said, make us a dining table, and they think, oh, you know, 4 legs, flat top, think again, because there's so many different materials they can make a dining table out of, whether it looks like it's glass, whether it looks like it's stone or slate. It should be interesting. It should be a focal point for the room.
We want to see exquisite execution of style and craftsmanship.
Yes.
And then go nuts.
I only have like how many hours left here, and I have so much to do. Okay, let's go for it. I'm most worried about creating the dining room table because that is one of the required elements. What I envision is a half circle type of foundation that's holding up my table. So I'm cutting this roll of tape for the base of my table. I want my table to sit like on top of that. I just see shapes and sizes, and as a miniaturist, I have the ability to turn one man's trash into a mini treasure. And it looks futuristic.
So it's going to be a square table, and the thing that I'm going to use to set it apart from all the other square tables that are going to be in here is I want to make it slide functionally so that it's going to be on a system where you can add a leaf to it, just like that. Take your leaf out, close it, and you'll never know. I'm really happy with the way that it's coming out.
You have 3 hours remaining, party animals. 3 hours.
I'm making a piano. It's going to be what they would call a pianoforte, which is just like an upright piano.
Interesting style of piano. I would have thought more harpsichord than
this one. Yes,
yeah.
a pianoforte. I was thinking it fits into the room a little better scale-wise.
Yeah, they do take up a lot of room.
They do, yes. We have limited real estate to work with.
And you're working on your finishing, the style more chic than shabby this time, are
More
you?
chic than shabby, yes. I feel really fortunate to be here at the halfway mark. But I think what I'm most worried about is meeting the judges' expectations. They are paying such close attention to every single detail. And my weaknesses are definitely all of the finishing touches.
For the dining table, the fluted table base I'm making with one larger dowel, which I then surround the whole thing with a smaller dowel. I'll then attach this to my circular top. And then I want to make upholstered, curved back chairs. So right now I am scoring the backs of my chairs, and then that allows you to bend it and get a really nice smooth curve shape. So this is a similar technique that I did with my armchair in the living room. Every time I make something, I'm trying to improve. That's how I learn, right? I want to make it better than the last time I made it. The love and passion I have for arts and crafts, and especially miniatures, was definitely passed on from my mom and fostered by her. I was always into miniatures as a kid. I always had doll houses. I loved tiny things. I kind of left it when I was a teenager. And then about 4 years ago, when my mom was going into palliative care, that's when I kind of got back into miniatures just to like keep my hands busy and have something to do. Thankfully, I was able to share a little bit with her before she passed away. So I have this tattoo of an H and a heart on my hand. My mom's name was Heather, and she always encouraged me to craft and be creative. And so I put it there so whenever I'm working, I can think of her.
Miniaturist, you have 2 hours left. And Suzette is in the building.
Help. Well, I'm happy she's here.
It's really cool.
Hello, Gabby.
Hi, Gabby.
So awesome.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm like, yes, I actually really need you, and this is the perfect time. I'm still working on my chairs. I'm not where I want to be, so I am so glad she's here.
Oh yes, the dining room.
Yes.
This was my my favorite challenge.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'm wanting to do like a big spread, like a charcuterie board spread. That'll be great. Yeah, because I'm going to finish up my chairs.
Let's do it.
I'm asking Suzette to help make some miniature food for my dining table.
I'm gonna be so distracted. Hopefully I can get this done quickly and then help you with maybe some cheese.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
You can definitely feel tension in the room. There's a lot of pressure. The dining room was when I just really started letting loose.
Yeah.
And letting my imagination run freely and having
Nice.
fun with it. Are you happy with the stuff that you've created so far? I feel you.
You right? God, time just flies by.
It does.
I'm so glad you're here, because I was like, I'm so far behind.
I totally understand what you're going through.
Yep. Oh, you do.
But it does definitely get easier.
Okay.
Yeah, somehow you pull through.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't know how.
Just
Yeah, it's really nice to talk to someone who's been through it all before and understands the pressure.
keep faith in yourself. You'll do it.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. Thank you so much.
Well, you're
This is so
welcome.
sweet.
I hope that was some help for you.
It was a huge help. I really appreciate it.
Suzette finished all the miniature food. This is amazing. I'm so glad that I won the mini challenge.
You got this, girl.
Hello, you two. 60 minutes are up and we can't have you overstaying your welcome. Any parting words for Gabby?
I'd like to say stop stressing out, but I know that's impossible. So good luck. You can do this.
Thank you so much. And thank you. That's such a huge help.
You're welcome.
That's beautiful.
Amazing. Bye.
So the character in my house has just started a new job, and his new company has sent him a gift basket, so I'm making the contents of that gift basket right now. I don't care much for celebrations. I'm not a real emotional person. I have a lot of walls, and it takes a lot to get through those, and my art is the one little secret way that emotion escapes from me, and it's visible to everyone on the outside.
I see you're rubbing frantically there. What are you working on right now?
Oh, yeah, I'm getting my hands as dirty as I can and then rubbing them over these greeting cards.
Oh, you're aging it that way. Do you have a light fixture for over your dining table planned?
Maybe not a fixture over the table, but I'm definitely going to incorporate a lamp. I'm trying to build a sideboard.
Okay.
The short answer is no. I wasn't going to have a light fixture above the table, but you can bet I am now. I'm fishing little wire through the ceiling, and it fits perfectly. I'm glad lighting is my specialty because this is an insanely short amount of time to get this light above the table.
I am doing a subtle decorations for the New Year's Eve. I am painting Shochikubai, which means pine, bamboo, and plum. In Japanese culture, we relate ourselves and our life to nature a lot, and we see a lot of bamboo, pine, and plum blossoms in celebrations, especially on a New Year's Day. This symbolizes good luck, good health, good wealth for the New Year's.
Hello, Tracy.
Hi.
What is the story of your dining room?
It's not a traditional celebration. We're celebrating life. In 2050, I imagine that there's that uncertainty if tomorrow is even going to come.
How do you articulate that visually?
So the centerpiece is a floating leaf driving off a piece of a rock. And so the message behind it is there's growth in everything.
Incredibly complicated, but I think that's you all over.
I am nowhere close to being done. I have to put like a sign, balloon garland. They're made out of glitter styrofoam balls. I feel that they're just the easiest way for me to show celebration. Their life.
You have 1 hour left, which means the mini mall is now open. Oh my God!
I'm not making the chairs myself because nobody asked me to make the chairs. The judges asked me for a table. So I decide that it's okay for me to take the chairs from the mini mall. But I'm not just gonna leave them how I found them. I changed the upholstery to match the curtains, and I stained them the exact same stain that I used on my table.
Judges, are we seeing any parties coming to life?
I'm impressed so far with the level of detailing in Preston's. He listens to what critique we give him, and he says, you want it, you got it.
And Tracy's up to her old tricks with really cool design, intricate details, futuristic styling. The party she's throwing, she's gonna really have to work extra hard because the celebration of life, great theme, but what does that look like? How inviting is it?
Is there anyone you have concerns about?
Fresh off 2 wins, Gabby has an ambitious plan. She's really going for it, but she's really limited on time, so if she doesn't pull it all together, it's going to be left flat.
I have some issues about Michelle. I'm not sure that particular type of piano goes with that style of house.
Michelle's goal here is to show us that she can have spot-on finishing.
Her finishing isn't as sharp as the rest of them. I'm really worried about her.
I am making polymer clay miniature cheese for the cheese board. I love making miniature food, but I'm most worried about the overall vision of the room and the feel because I've been so focused on creating the food, I just haven't had time to even think about that yet. Well, small spaces are sometimes challenging for the layout. I'm a little concerned it's gonna be really hard to fit everything in. Oh my God.
15 minutes left, miniaturists. Get that food on the table.
I have no food. I gotta get cooking.
We are having a spaghetti dinner, but who knows? They might be ordering in.
I'm making my balloons, so there's some sort of decoration in there. I have some food for my table, which is amazing, but I still have so much to do. I have no floating wine bottle yet, and I have to somehow bring this together and have something at the end of it. I am in full panic mode. I'm currently trying to make the resin look like it's pouring wine into the glass. It's a metal wire that I'm kind of putting the resin on. And then once I do this, I can just start actually putting everything onto my table.
Final minute.
It's the time, you know?
Putting together the feast on the table.
Okay, let's get this couture out there.
I'm just doing all the finishing touches, getting all the food on the table, the cutlery, and the books, because it is a book launch party after all. I think that worked.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Hands up. You are done with your dining rooms.
Oh my God, I love the wine in mid-pour.
Oh, wow.
I really hope the judges noticed the attention to detail that went into creating not just the contents of the room, but the room itself.
I don't know what they'll have to say about my room, but I love it.
I'm really hoping that the judges can see the story I'm trying to tell because they're expecting that from me.
I think something's happening in my dining room.
Really?
Oh, wow. Wow. It's fun the way a horror movie's fun. It's so entertaining, it's so moving. And then you just demonstrated that you have some skills when it comes to your carpentry and your finishing. So these type of things add a depth to your work, which is fantastic.
Maybe some of the food doesn't look quite so realistic for me, but I can't take away from the fact that you made this table, which is very good. It's almost lost a little bit because I can't see the skill that you've put into making a drop leaf table. I would have made that look like more animated, almost like it'd been blown out of place. There is a little bit of the miniaturist in me that says, oh, Emma, is this a little bit gimmicky for me? But then again, what you're showing people has never been seen before, and I thank you for that.
Thank you.
So in my dining room, the lady of the house is celebrating her 35th birthday. Cheese and wine charcuterie board.
It feels a little bit plain. If you take the balloons out, it looks like it's a meal going on, but not necessarily a celebratory meal.
It's definitely more that I would have liked to have done with it, so I did run out of time.
What's happening on the table is beautiful. Suzette, how did you kind of utilize her skills?
Yeah, so I just asked her to help make charcuterie boards, and I was able to kind of carry on and make a few more crackers.
I'm not sure about the bottle of wine. It would have been a lot lower and it'd been poured from the side of the table.
Yeah. It's really high level what you're doing, and maybe at the end of the day, you're being too ambitious. The chairs, for example, the use of the metal curves and crafting each one, and then the different materials, the rattan on the back, you're on a path to something really awesome, but you ran out of time.
So for my dining room, we're having a celebration for the son, Dawson. He's graduated high school. He's taken off his gown. They're having their spaghetti feast, and he's opening some acceptance letters to university.
This room is my favorite of all of your rooms.
Thank you.
It's got soul and purpose, and there's this little family starting to live in the house, and you are starting to bring that character out. The scale that you're hitting, the way that you do the curved table and the curved chairs, really is a lovely room.
My personal preference, always as a design element, is I need lights over tables to define the space, especially in a dining room. A dining room is the one place you get to kind of be opulent.
Thank you so much.
Here we are celebrating life. If you notice the centerpiece, it's a sign of overcoming any obstacles and challenges that may come your way.
It's really, really cool. This could almost be the last family on Earth, and it still feels joyful. So fantastic.
Tracy, you had to make a table from your imagination. You then made chairs. They are perfect. You then made a glorious centerpiece that had a representation of life. You then made a celebration in the room. The way you've used the different colors, it's working perfectly, so faultless, absolutely perfect, yeah. I am an absolute admirer of your work.
Thank you.
So this is capturing a moment in time where the author who's living in this house has sold her book deal, and it's been released out into the world, and so this is a little launch party to celebrate that.
Michelle, I love the use of the traditional French wallpaper. You've still captured the perfect styling of the chateau. That's probably why I don't particularly like the style of the piano that you have in there. I would have loved to have seen maybe more of a harpsichord or something like that. The elements are still a little rough around the edges. One of the criteria was the table. I feel like the moldings are a little on the chunky side. They would be a little bit finer.
Okay.
Did you make all the food?
I did, yes.
Wow, yeah, yes. Really, really good.
Thank you.
Michelle, this is the beautiful room in the house that nobody can enjoy because you can't go in. The scale of your rooms, your house really came back to bite you here. So unfortunately, one of the people that you invited over was Bob, and I'm gonna show you. Bob cannot get anywhere into this room. He just wouldn't fit. It just feels crammed.
Hello, Hannah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We're almost there. We're at New
Almost.
Year's Eve, yes.
New Year's Eve.
Amazing.
I hope you're hungry.
The requirement was a table. Well done, Hannah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you've made the most beautiful chairs. handcrafted and the scaling is perfect. The food is exquisite, as I would expect from you. I love the traditional Japanese decorations that you have in there, especially because they're very traditional, so it does have that feeling of New Year's.
I find what you've created really warm. I was interested to see how you kept the character of the rest of your home, but jazzed it up a bit. I think you did the most with the space that you can have, and it feels very comfortable. Yeah, really, really well done.
Thank you.
We saw some pretty party-worthy dining rooms today. Which ones were your favorite?
Preston, chill-worthy, amazing story. We're starting to get introduced to a skill level that I didn't realize was really there.
He also has engineering skills and a level of carpentry detailing that is mind-blowing.
Tracy's dining room really shocked me. She's a great designer, meaning she knows where to place things and how to use negative and positive space. Her use of color is so subtle, but just enough. And then she put a story around it. So I enjoyed this so much.
Briar, this is the first time I've actually felt character and personality in Briar's house. The way she's elegantly placed items around the room, the hat and gown, yeah, it's gorgeous.
And who had a hard time with this build?
Michelle. The table molding and the chair braid were just a little bit too big, out of scale. But her styling is beautiful.
I believe she really is honing her craft. But the dining room doesn't work. No one can eat in there. No one can play this piano. But oh, look at all the pretty things.
Gabby also struggled. There's a 35th birthday party going on. The only decoration in there was the balloons. What was the celebration? Where was the fun element that we were looking for?
I just feel from her dining room she ran out of steam.
I'm just not sure. Is it enough? Is it competitive with what everyone else is creating? So there's a lot of doubt in there for sure.
I didn't have time to make everything I could. I'm really feeling like I actually might be going home this week, which I really don't want.
Hosting is never easy, but your dining room builds made it look like a piece of cake. The big winner for today is... Tracy!
I won. I really, really put a lot of my heart into that. I mean, it calls for a celebration. How fitting.
Now for the hard part. I'm sorry to say that the miniaturist leaving us today is... Michelle.
Oh.
It's bittersweet. I'm super proud of myself that I made it this far, and it's really hard saying goodbye. I never in my wildest dreams imagined doing something like this. I feel like this is the kind of experience that stays with you for life. I'm turning the page on this chapter, but my story with miniatures is just going to keep continuing.